He's past the others. The last cell, you keep to the right.
What kind of defending is this? Why is it only at Tottenham Hotspur we lack basic fundamentals defensively?
Down, bro. You could relegate us today, yeah? I swear down. No United fans should be mad. Relegate us today, I swear down, bro. We deserve relegation, bro. That is relegation form, bro. We got more losses than Everton.
2 goals. Warning, warning, warning. But hey.
Did you do all these wrong?
If you don't like it, move.
All that detail just from memory, sir?
It is sponsored by Proton VPN. Do you think I'm gonna drop my bag whilst watching players collect the bag?
Why don't you look at yourself and write down what you see?
Nah.
Maybe you're afraid to.
Look at the ownership. Look at the ownership.
Either you will or you won't.
Hit that like button. Scan the QR code. Show Proton some love.
Why did I get it the worst though? I don't get it. Why did I get it the worst?
I'm actually dying. That was
that was like a movie.
As soon as I see it start, I just kick back and I thought, yeah, movie time.
Yeah, we gonna enjoy. We gonna feast today.
We're gonna feast.
Nah, that is hilarious, man. That's the
That
best
was
one.
a little movie right there, man.
Yo, it's the way Turks responded like today.
How did I end up as Hannibal?
He's very good at that, you know. He's very good at that.
Yeah.
Big up Skull, man. W Skull, man.
That was a classic, you know. I can't lie to you. That was actually a classic. Big up Skull.
That is classic, man.
But obviously, hit that like button. That's not a joke. It was in there. It's not a joke though. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Road to 100k. Personal channels in the description below. Go show the channel some love. Obviously, Manscaped are sponsoring this one. Nothing to do with Proton today. This one's on Manscaped, so show them some love, people. If you need something, go use the code TB620. You'll get 20% off if you use the link in the description, link in the comment section, live chat real soon. Then the 20% will already be applied. But check on the way on checkout just in case. If it's not TB620, show them some love this time, people. Show the video some love. And like I said, I don't know how I got the worst of it, but it is what it is. We move. How's everyone doing? Matisse, well, obviously you're all right. We can park Chelsea off for a bit. You lot got a comfy 3 points, yeah. Start at the top. Start at the top. Those 2 points gained, GRIZZ.
Oh, you want to start with top?
Just a few days ago on Arsenal's behalf.
Nah, just get us out the way, man. Let's just get us out the way, man. We're doing all right. We're comfortable. Get us out the way.
How nervous was you? 89 minutes. Was you nervous?
Yeah, very, very nervous. Like, what? Am I not human? Have I got not nerves and sensitive? Yeah, you asked that question. I was nervous, man, especially on the back of a draw against Nottingham Forest. But I thought we continued that second half performance into this game. It was a different game from the Forest game, where this one was much more open. Both teams went for each other. Like Brentford are quite good at. Brentford are like, they don't play a low block like Forest do. Like Forest, I remember I told you, look, Forest played the lowest of low blocks ever seen on the face of this earth. Like Matisse obviously reminded me of the Jose Mourinho low block against Barcelona. But yeah, since then, this was the lowest of blocks. But Brentford came out to play, kind of suited us. We opened up enough chances to score. But again, it looked like one of those days that we thought we're not going to score, man. That Flecken's a good keeper, you know.
Yeah.
Dutchman is a very underrated keeper. I know certain clubs, Chelsea, looking for keepers. You know what I mean? Like, that's one right there, bro.
Flecken.
Yeah.
Bro, I mentioned Flecken on Saturday Social. They laughed in my face. I said at the start of the season, this is one of the most underrated players in this team. They laughed at me.
No, they don't know ball.
When I see Faisal again next, I swear to God, I'm gonna hold him.
No, they don't know ball. He walks into your team. He walks into United team. You know what I mean? He's a good keeper, and he's very comfortable on the ball. But yeah, it looked like one of those games. But you know, in every season or when there's a successful season, you look back at games, and I pray and I hope that was the game that I'm gonna look back and say, yo, that was the game that won us the league if we win the league, because the pressure would have been peak. Everyone would have talked about no wins in 3. Suddenly you get 5 points out of 9. And then the context of the Forest second half is put into play where you played well. You didn't get over the line. But in Brentford, the performance, like Slot said in the press conference, the performance was very nice. The performance, I had no issue with the performance. It just so happens that the starting front 3 haven't got their shooting boots on in the last couple of games, which is fine, man. People need to stop the panic. Like, Mohamed Salah's not going to score every single game like he seems to. Gakpo had a beautiful start to the season. He's going to have a little bit of a bad patch because he's still a young player. Gakpo's young, you know. People forget how young Gakpo is. And Luis Diaz is not a striker, and yet he's been playing as a striker. So we're going to have a little bit of a rough patch. Again, I thought the midfield was carrying us. I thought Szoboszlai was the Terminator out there again. If that shot went in, Lord have upon mercy and upon mercy upon mercy. This show would have got, if that went like 3 inches low. That was a stunning shot. And his overall game is not at the moment. And McAllister's balling. So it's the midfield creating the chances, making the play, but the front 3 weren't finishing. Salah didn't have his shooting boots on. Gakpo missed a lot of chances. Diaz as well, panicky around the box, became more and more anxious. We all been there. All our teams have been there. As the clock keeps ticking, we get anxious with our chances. People start snatching. Then I thought, oh, it's going to have to be a set piece. But then Konate misses a header as well. Virgil misses a header as well. And I think to myself, okay, over to Aston Villa, over to good evening. Let's see if he can hold you lot and do something. I was thinking that. I was thinking, shit. And then my guy, you know that guy, you know, I love him. My guy, Darwin Nunez, you know, the one I've always rated.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't even need to do this. I'll be real.
Right, Panisin. Okay.
You don't need to do this.
Okay. So what I like about our strike force, and this is every league winning team or squad needs goals. And I believe that between the 6 attackers we've got, and I'm going to add Chiesa in the mix now because he's contributed an assist now, so he has to be part of the equation, whether you like it or not. I don't care. I don't care. We have 6 attackers that the profile of each 6 is different, in my opinion. And each one of them brings something different to the party. Now, we know it's not always a party when Darwin Nunez arrives. It's either everyone leaves the party when he comes in, or he rocks the house down and it's a party like you've never seen before. There's no in-between with Darwin Nunez. Darwin Nunez knocks on the door, says, yo, party. Everyone says, fuck this, man. This guy, get out of here. And Darwin Nunez is left on his own. Or he comes in, headbanging, smashing up walls. This is one of those rare occasions where he just lit up the show, man. Tapping. And then a second goal, which was just, if he didn't score the tap-in, he would have skied the second one. But because his adrenaline and his confidence so high, he smashes the other second one as well. So, yeah, man, I want to shout out Trent Alexander-Arnold, who in that last 20 minutes was magnificent. In that last 20 minutes, brother said, I'm going to dictate from right back. Man was making runs, taking shots, crossing, overlapping, underlapping, sprinting back. Everything I cussed him about, everything I accused him of, not caring, attitude, desire, not showing love and passion for the shirt, not wanting to defend. He done all of that. You know, Thomas Frank tried to do a sly one. Just when he thought everyone's tired and Trent's going to be extra tired, he brought on the speediest winger he's got in, that shady guy, and play on Trent's side. And it didn't work, man. It didn't work. I thought Trent was magnificent. I thought Konate was magnificent. Our front 3 were off. But then our other attackers came on. Curtis Jones, Elliott, Chiesa, squad. Like Rafa Benitez used to say, squad. Yeah, we got the squad. You mean watching Squid Games? Squad games.
I have been watching it. It's good.
This
I've
is
not watched it yet this season.
Squid Games 1, Squid Games 2. Now watch Squad Games. Because this is Squad Games. And this is the difference. We had the squad to come on and change the game. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for Arnie Slot. I'm thankful for the squad. I'm thankful for Darwin Nunez. I've always said, just make yourself useful. Even if he makes himself useful 3-4 times in the last 15 games or whatever, alhamdulillah, man, just make yourself useful 3-4 times. Because if he makes himself useful 3-4 times, that's a wrap. We win the league. And he can go out a cult hero. Never a legend. Never good enough for the club overall. His time has not been great. But he can become a cult hero if he enables us to win the league. Do you get my point? I'm not suddenly saying, yeah, he deserves a new contract and all that. No. You know me, I don't flip-flop like that, guys. I have a joke and a banter and a laugh. But I know where I stand with him, and we know where we stand with him overall. But he has an impact. And as I said, it's either negative or it's boost nation. There's no in between him. He never has a normal mid. He has a disaster class or a master class. And this was one of those occasions where he pulled it out of the bag for us in the right place at the right time. He didn't do nothing spectacular, amazing. But the rest of the three guys in midfield I thought was superb. McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch. They've revved it up again. They had a bit of a damp patch between them where the front three were getting us out of a hole. Now it's the other way around. The midfield three are carrying them and the front three are not misfiring a little bit. But hey, obviously we get on to other events. We done our job and I thought it was a monumental victory. And I thought psychologically, that's going to be such a dagger for everyone else. Little did I know how much of a dagger it was going to be. Wow.
This is the biggest, this is the most spring you've had in your step, though. This,
man. Trust
me. Do you blame me? Aki, do you blame me?
No. But I wouldn't have blamed you. I wouldn't have blamed you 2 weeks ago or 4 weeks
ago.
No.
You know me, I like to just, there's no need to go over the top. And I don't think I've gone over the top today, but I'm very happy about my squad. I'm very happy about my squad. That's it. I'm just being happy.
This guy.
I got Biryani.
How many wins did you say?
I got actual Biryani. 11 wins, brother. 11 wins to go.
Let me see that. That's a Biryani.
Finished, bro. Serious Biryani.
Ben's rice, you know? Actually, that's Biryani. I'll give you that one. That's
proper Biryani, brother. Lamb.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know that pistachio business that you put in like that?
Yeah. That's certified. Yeah.
30. Wait, man does Biryani now. How's Marley brother telling me about Biryani these days? What a... Yeah.
So how many wins? How many more wins, then, GRIZZ?
11 wins, inshallah. 11 wins.
11 wins.
11 wins. Start the countdown. 11 wins, brothers. It's going to hurt. Yay. It's going to really, really hurt some of you. It's going to be painful. You're not going to want to count to 10 or 11, but I'm going to count with you every week, inshallah. I'm going to count with you.
I don't give a shit, Aliro.
I'm going to make you give a shit. I'm going to make you give a shit.
You couldn't.
Oh, no, you don't give a shit because, yeah. I see.
You couldn't. There's nothing, honestly.
I hear that.
All the power to you. Push on. Get it done earlier if you can.
11 wins.
Do it faster.
Wait. It's not going to be easy. We're going to buckle a few games. We're going to still buckle a few games. I truly believe if we beat Bournemouth away next week, it's yeah.
Tough game. That's the game.
Tough game.
Yeah, I'm booking the parade. If we beat Bournemouth away next week, obviously, God willing, we do what we expected to do against Ipswich, what we expect to do. But if we beat Bournemouth away,
you'll beat
Kalas, as they say. Finito.
Ciao. Okay, cool. Yeah.
No, it'll be done.
It'll be done. I've done all the calculations one can possibly do. I've crunched all the numbers one can possibly crunch. I've done all the equations Pythagoras can do. I've fucking done it all. Done it all. 11 wins out of the last 17, and the league title is coming home to the big dogs.
And deserved, because you've been the only serious team in this league. That's in terms of like what's expected of you. You're the only one that's actually.
But it wasn't expected, Matisse. That's what's
but we know that you're a top team. So even though it wasn't expected of you, we know you're a top team. So you've at least performed to the level that we know you're capable of performing to. Whereas everybody else is just Everybody else is just slack.
I'm
man.
not gaslighting.
Slacked.
I didn't know we were capable of this. I genuinely didn't know. I didn't know, guys. We all talked about it. I didn't know. I knew we're gonna finish top 4. I was comfy. I didn't think we're gonna fall off. I kept saying, I don't want to fall off. I don't want to become a Man United and Arsenal after their legendary managers or a Chelsea. I said third. Give me third and a trophy, and we're gonna keep it moving.
Yeah.
Brother, give me first and a trophy.
Wow.
We Brian.
This is not right, man, guys, man. This is not right.
No, it's fine.
20,
Saeed, listen, this
That's
is
gonna
what
be
it is.
20. I don't know what song we're gonna sing though, Saeed. We can't sing the same song as you because we do things differently. We don't copy people. So I'm gonna leave it to the Scousers to think of a song to sing, and we're gonna sing. We're gonna sing in unison.
So I was watching the game, innit? And
But you're not meant to be watching Liverpool games. Did you watch that live on a watch along?
but I've been on a good run though, innit? Like we had the Tottenham loss.
Okay.
We had Nottingham Forest draw. We had what was it? Man United draw. Like, was on a little bit good run, innit? And I thought until the 90th minute, it was going that way. And then he brought on Chiesa and Nunez. I was like, I don't know what's going on here, man. It seems a bit. But they were peppering Brentford. This is the maddest thing is they were peppering the goal. Like they had 31 shots.
37
but there was only
shots.
More than that.
6 were only on target at one point. You were
Thomas Frank afterwards said, "We've played recently, Man City and Arsenal. This is by far the best team I've faced." And he goes, "In my opinion, they're the best team in Europe right now." Thomas Frank said that. I mean, it's always good to get respect from others.
No, I agree. But like I said,
but that 37, but can I say that 37 shots? I don't believe the hype too much about that.
Yeah, that's what I was
Some
going
of
to say.
them were just random shots.
Trent one was the one, and Szoboszlai, I think Szoboszlai, one of them was
like crashed a couple,
Yeah. But there wasn't many that were like Salah one, come on, it was dead shots. Like, you know what I mean? Gakpo should have done better in the first half, but they weren't 100%. Like mad shots. But then, brother, this Nunez brother, man, came on, man, and just, bro, like, he's just done what he had to do, bro. And like I said, even Chiesa, and for me, Elliot changed the game. Elliot especially.
Elliot was the one, really.
Elliot was the one. Because he got in the pockets. You see Szoboszlai, he's not a creative kind of player, but he's someone that can do the box to box. But Elliot was the one that was getting into them little pockets, causing them trouble. And then, the finishes from Nunez, like I said, man, I can't lie, bro. It was good finishes, man. And bro, that's title winning, when you're not playing that well and,
you need to get off the line, man. There's always one moment.
Bad, Brentford had their chances, and
they had their chances. I wouldn't say any clear,
but it was still dangerous in certain elements.
When you got Mbeumo,
aren't they?
When you go Mbeumo and Vissa, you're gonna have a couple of transitions, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, especially the way we play. Like Virgil and Ibu were 2 against 2. They said, we don't give a shit. We'll play 2 against 2.
I think Van Dijk.
I think you don't need to speak.
I swear down. Listen, I've disrespected Van Dijk on this show, Van Disney and all that. But guys, Van Dijk is on a madness right now. Like, bro, you skip past him, he's getting to you. Like, his defensive, like, honestly, bro, he is an animal right now in a minute. Commanding, winning tackles, winning headers, like, single-handedly controlling that back line. And listen, Konate is at 100%. I think he admitted it. He's come rushing back from injury. You got Trent on that side. Tsimikas got an early yellow card. So it was like, but
he done
Van Dijk there, as long as he's fit. Yeah, it's long. I can't lie to you. Van Dijk is cold. He's cold. And yeah, man, I thought McAllister and Gravenberch were good as well. And I think for me, just had enough in the end, man. And you got options off the bench. You know what I mean? I know we talk about Arsenal, but you man Chiesa and Nunez and Elliot and there's options, man. You know what I mean? And Sophie's gonna hold ahead. And you didn't have Jota today as well. Jota wasn't there as well.
No Jota. So, if we had Jota, man, we would have had that game won long time ago.
Yeah, 100%.
Jota would have started.
Yeah. And,
oh, by the way, he's out for a couple of weeks again.
Yeah, you can't rely on him anymore.
You need to move on. You got to move on from him now.
You got to move on.
It's fucking mad. It's fucking mad. It's fucking mad. He's out for at least 2 weeks. It's mad.
But it's 2 weeks. Stay for 1 week. Get off. You know what I mean? Like he's injury prone, man. You know what I'm saying? So
it's weird.
It is what it is. But yeah, man, I can't lie, bro. It's devastating, man. And bro, what can you do in it, man? You know,
what it is, Turkish, and I get like if I'm not gonna be upbeat, then I'm not going to be doing justice to myself and my opinions and the way I view Liverpool Football Club and the way I support it and the way I try to sometimes fucking force my opinion on others. I don't mean to, right? It's just that it comes across like that because I've got a little bit of a platform. So if I speak, people are thinking, oh, he's trying to tell us how to support our club. I would never, ever tell anyone how to support their club. Never. Everyone supports their club how they want to support their club. I ain't no one. I'm just a fucking regular fan as well. But like I said to you last week, there was a lot of negativity around Liverpool. And a lot of Liverpool fans, content creators, pundits, whatever you want to call them, started jumping on the negative bandwagon so quick. Like, relax the ball. Where are you going with this negativity? Why are you trying to turn it into a toxic scenario when it's not toxic yet? Look at over there. Look at over there. Look at over there. That's what you call toxic. Even Arsenal is simmering on toxicity as well now. Are you turning Liverpool, sitting top of the tables, Champions League, semi-finals, blah, 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 blah. How are you turning it into a toxic scenario? I understand transfers, contracts, all of that business. But I've been brought up by celebrating games of football on the pitch and winning as many as you can. And we've won more than everyone else, which is enabling us to be close, 70% to the league title. That's all I care about. That's all I can control is support my team, support my team. So I just sensed a lot of negativity, people jumping on the bandwagon about trying to, look, I get it. We're all in the same game of content, you know, wanting talking points, rage bait and all that. But just like assess the situation before you go wild. Like there was nothing to go wild about. And now the same people are celebrating and fist pumping and happy streams 24 hours later. It don't sit comfy with me. It's a bit hypocritical. Like, you know what I mean? Relax the ball. But that's just me, as I said. So right now, I think I deserve to be happy because these moments don't come often, man. I've been in the mud as well. Remember when we went winless in 8 games or 6 games under Klopp? Injuries, nothing, no signings. You lot all slapping me every week. Every team beating us. So cherish these moments, man. Enjoy it because you never know what's around the corner. As we all know, you never know what's around the corner. We were 5 minutes away from doom and gloom, 3 draws in a row. Arsenal, we didn't know Arsenal's result, but imagine the boost that would have given Arsenal. Maybe the game would have been different for Arsenal as well if we had dropped points. I don't know. I'm just saying. So enjoy, cherish. That's what I'm saying. And I'm cherishing right now. This biryani is banging, Saeed. I'm going to save you some.
Yeah. Send me some, man.
But that's it, man. We're good. We're good. We're good at football. Tomorrow we play Lille in the Champions League. We're good in the Champions League as well.
Yeah, you can rest everyone.
And then we got Ipswich at home. Huh?
You can rest everyone. You're through, right?
I don't think he does, though. He's mad like that. He's going to keep momentum. And Ipswich got slapped 6-0, so they're not going to be looking to get 6-0 slapping. They're going to be looked to be resolute, low block. But we'll address that on Thursday. And right now, suddenly, I'm greedy. I want to reach the League Cup final. I got Toby and Spurs in my sights as well. You remember, I was like, I don't really care, whatever. If we reach the final, whatever, League Cup, I want the league title. Now that I got the league title 75% sorted, I want that semi-final. I want to turn that over. Me and Toby, we will be there.
75%?
Yeah, 75%. Yeah, 75% done.
I won't be there.
You're not going.
You're not going.
I'm in New York that week for work. I'd literally fly back the same day as killer for me.
I'm going to go for you. I'm going to go for you.
Yeah.
You don't want to go anyway. Trust me, it's not going to end well.
I would have gone if I wasn't going to be jet lagged and flying back.
It's not going to be easy, you know, because I think their season rests on that game. Like I think their whole season.
Have you seen their injuries? They better have them players back because my God, the amount of injuries they have right now is crazy.
Yeah, no, man, it's a race to have him fit for that game. So let's see.
But anyway, that's me done. You know what I mean? I know we got bigger fish to fry. That's me done. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. Squad.
You're gonna win the league. He's talking like a champion. I like it. It's good.
Not yet.
He's springing his
I'm
step.
talking. At the moment, I'm talking like an excited
well
kid.
deserved. You're talking like you should.
No. At the moment, I'm talking like an excited kid. You know, on the eve of Christmas, on Eid. You know when? You know what's coming. Good food is coming.
You'd be more than patient. 100%. You'd be more than calm, more than patient.
Good food and good people are coming. Everybody coming. Kevin coming. Louis coming. Everybody coming. I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna invite you all.
Yeah.
My people from East London, Walthamstow, Leighton, they know that line. Everybody coming. Kevin coming. Louis coming. Everybody coming. We're gonna have a big party at the farm, and they know when I say them things what I mean by that. The farm is ready, and you all gonna be invited to the barbecue.
I'll be
the GRIZZ Khan barbecue. We're gonna cook and we're gonna eat, but that's later. Anyway, Dead Club talk time.
Bro, it's like 2-0, man. It's one of them, isn't it? I think everyone's Turkish is hurt, obviously, by his own team. So, you know, Batiste is there grinning.
Who'd you go to next, man? We might as well get Chelsea out of the way as well. I think just Chelsea, nice, comfortable win.
Nah, listen, we
could do that. Yeah.
That game legitimately put me to sleep in the second half.
No one asked you to watch, so you know we're not there to entertain you. Do you know what I mean? We're there to.
No, I'm asking Grizz's point. I'm saying, was it really comfortable? Because the first half, that was a 2-pack of arse as a spectacle. You didn't create anything. Wolves didn't create anything, and I think second half, like obviously, you put away your chances, but it was a pretty.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to get results. I know you wouldn't know much about that right now, but
we wouldn't.
That's what it is.
We wouldn't.
I'm not really interested in the performance. I'll be honest. Today was about 3 points. We're in a shocking run. We got Etihad on Saturday, and we need to put ourselves back in the top 4. So with what's going on with the recent games, I just needed 3 points, and they adopted a method of a lot of crosses today. I thought Chalobah was fantastic when he came back into the team. He was fantastic in the defense, play on that left side of the back three.
He was cold, I can't lie.
Little bit of a middle finger to the board that you know sent him away. He comes straight back in and was one of our best defenders. And then obviously with Reece James was very good as well. But yeah, first half, a lot of crosses, a lot of commitment to the box. Dewsbury Hall was really good, considering he hasn't played in over a month and he hasn't had any sort of, you know, build up of minutes. He's just come straight back in because Enzo was out, Lavia was out, Colwell was out on top of all the other injuries. I think we must have like 8-9 injuries right now, whatever it is, 7. But yeah, we were crossing, and I think there was actually some good deliveries into the box, to be fair, from Madueke, from Neto, from Dewsbury Hall. But when you don't have anyone actually in there that's a real figure, they don't look like good crosses, and they don't look like chances because no one's attacking the ball the way they need to. Nobody's got the presence or the aerial dominance to actually make it into a save or make it into a headed chance on goal. So they don't look like chances, but there were opportunities if these guys were better in the box or they had a bit about them. But yeah, you know, first half we took the lead. Tosin found a bit of space in the box, got his goal. The goal we conceded is poor. Sanchez on the corner. Some people will say he's fouled. I think he just needs to be stronger. But I know we're going to concede goals. I know we're going to have a mistake in us. We're gonna let a goal in every single game without fail. So may as well get out of the way early and try and recover as soon as possible. And then second half, I think we was better. We got the ball about. And got all of our goals from crosses, really, or from some sort of cross in that second half from Madueke, flicked on Dewsbury Hall, put in by Cucurella. He was box crashing the whole game. I don't really think a left back of his size box crashing should be what I'm looking at as a real attacking force in the future, but right now it gets us over the line, so I'll take it.
Wild, man. He's
wild, bro. He's everywhere, bro. He's got a free role in this team. He's playing centre mid today, on the ball in that 3-2 with Caicedo, and he doesn't give a damn where he is. He'd be in the box, he'd be defending, he'd be on the right wing, he'd be tackling, he'd be everywhere. So he's having the time of his life. And then the third goal is obviously again a set, you know, a cross coming in, and I'm just glad we scored from crosses today. Chalobah flicked it in, and Madueke back post. So I think we deserve the win. It's Wolves. They're not a great team. They had a couple of threats. Out Nori, you got to watch. Cunha, you got to watch. Larsen's a bit of a presence. But you expect to beat Wolves. You expect it to be semi-comfortable. it pretty much was in the end. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I don't care. I don't need it to be perfect.
You need to win that game, man.
I need 3 points, man. Because trust me, this run of no wins has been disgusting. It's been nasty. And then in the next 5, we've got a nice range of different type of games, and we gotta get ourselves back up. So yeah, 3 points was needed. Brought people off the bench, rotated a couple players, and that's that. So yeah, I have no complaints, no worries on that game. We move. It's not really where we're gonna get our big test. Etihad on Saturday away. That's when real players need to stand up and show that they're serious. Today is not the day, so we'll see. We'll see how they do. But yeah, there's not much.
Some news on your injuries. Enzo Maresca has suggested Romeo Lavio's injury is worse than Fernandez's, and he also adds, "We don't know how long they're going to be out. Hopefully, not long." So
I've said it already before this game even kicked off. This board have got to recall Santos or Okuchukwu, because if you don't do that, Caicedo went down today for about a minute. Everybody's shitting themselves. If he doesn't get back up, season's collapse. If he don't get back up, you don't go to Man City with Dewsbury Hall and Cassidy as your double pivot. You don't go to Man City with Vega in your midfield. If this board do not recall one of those midfielders now, today, tonight, recall one of those guys.
How's he playing, Santos? How's he playing?
Santos is having a great season. He's been brilliant. He's probably their best player, right? He's the fulcrum of their team. I know people are saying, "Oh, but his development, Strasbourg are not getting relegated. They're sitting in 9th. Hook him, bring him back."
But it might not be in the contract though. It might be. Are you being?
No, they can recall. They can. They can recall. Okay, and Okuchukwu, Southampton are as good as buried anyway, and he had a great performance at Old Trafford. You've seen what he can do. I'm not saying these guys are ready to play week in, week out from the start, but they can come in off the bench at least last 20 minutes. They can start here and there. It is mandatory that you bring one of them back, because I know Dewsbury Hall played today, but he's been linked with West Ham, and Cassidy's meant to be going to Italy. So it's not like these guys are part of the plan. And Vega's meant to be going Juve, and Dortmund have wanted him. So all your backup centre mids are trying to move. You have to bring them back, man. You have to bring them back. So
don't bring them back. Don't bring them back. Just sign Garnacho.
Man, leave this Garnacho shit, man. If they sign Garnacho,
don't bring them back. Just sign Garnacho.
I'm hearing 70 million, man.
I don't. No, you're not hearing it. That's what you want. You want 70 million.
I'm seriously, man. You lot
want 70 mil for that guy. It's a disgrace.
You gonna pay?
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Don't pay.
No, we're not. I'm going to block the transfer.
We need to get some revenge.
I'm dead ass going to block the transfer. I'm going to block it.
We don't remember. Listen, we remember this Mason Mount still. He's sick. You know what I mean? He's still gone missing.
Are you not learning anything though, Chelsea Football Club?
No, man, they don't need to learn.
Grizz, until a bid is put in, I don't want to hear it. Because
we need our
I'd love to hear Robert. I'd love to hear Robert Mugabe.
Robert isn't starting to like. He's starting to like the player. He's a shameless bastard. But
if you're in the chat,
listen, he's shameless bastard. But let me tell you something. Yeah, let me tell you something.
What if you get him? What if you get him?
Ganacho's agent is at Stamford Bridge. I don't know why. Go home. Yeah, you're not needed here.
No, who else plays on that side? Felix can play on that side.
Felix is gonna go as well.
He don't play. He don't play over there.
Like you've literally got they're just the left-sided players. Then you've got Muduweki.
As far as I'm concerned,
I said Muduweki though.
As far as I'm concerned, Garnacho is trying to go to Napoli, and he's using. Hopefully, he's using Chelsea as a negotiating tactic. If they sign Garnacho, I'm not even interested in the price. There is no price. You don't pay for Garnacho. You don't buy Garnacho. You just don't do it, right?
What do you mean?
You don't do it.
What does he mean?
You do.
You don't.
That's why your club's after him.
You don't buy. You don't buy
buying Garnacho.
I'm trying to be. We're on a big platform. I'm trying to be polite. I don't want to be rude. He's young, right?
Just say it, please. Stop wasting our time. He stinks.
Fucking mid. He's so average. I had Callum Hudson-Odoi. We sold Callum Hudson-Odoi for 3 million because we were meant to be improving upon him. To bring this fucking guy back, no chance. No chance.
Listen,
we're talking about a Man United team that cannot
control Garnacho.
No.
Shall I get you?
It's just Al. There's no Alejandro.
After me.
It's just
Alejandro.
No.
Alejandro, please. Come on, after me.
Al. How?
Alejandro Garnacho. You know what I'm saying?
You could say it very nice, actually.
You could say it
It's
nice.
just he's putting some effort. He could say it properly, proper nice.
It's just
You know
out.
what I'm saying?
Sorry,
Garnacho
he's so
at the
poor.
bridge.
So poor. Like, I'm with Matisse. I looked at when Caicedo got injured today. I was like, yeah, even me, I was wincing for Chelsea fans because I'm like, who the hell are they going to play in the midfield now? But instead of them to be patterning up their midfield, they're going out
Are you
chasing.
vincing for Chelsea fans, wondering who they're going to play if they get an injury? What kind of shit is that?
No, I'm talking about watching the game objectively. Like, bro, let's be serious.
You know what
What do you mean?
Because I'm talking about the impact that a player has on a team. Like, it's nothing more than that. If you want to latch onto every single word and make something out to be something it's not, then be my guest. But I'm literally talking about
not like
depth.
you. You're such an aggressive guy usually, and now you're saying, when he went down, I was wincing for Chelsea. I was wincing for them because it's like they literally have no one else that they can play in that position. That's fit. Because it's mad. It's isn't it? You said that. It's true.
Why are you R'ing? Where are you?
110 million on him. It's the peak.
Have you not been? No. Have you not been embarrassed enough? I thought you changed.
What's he done? He just said, he
hasn't. You haven't been embarrassed enough. You're trying to sell me a winger that you told us to watch out for. You told us, watch out for Alejandro Garnacho. Remember the name. No. Remember the name.
Hear us, by the way. Let me know if you can hear us, by the way.
You said remember the name. And now you're trying to sell him. What happened?
doing a madness.
Yeah, everyone in the chat, if you can't hear us, just refresh and still come
It's a YouTube problem. It's a
YouTube problem.
I'll say it. Since you want to skirt around it, since you want to be polite, I'm gonna say Garnacho's fucking shit.
No. Discussion. That's the question here. How would you sum up Neto's performances this season so far? For
Trash.
Oh,
trash. I'm actually so disappointed in Neto. Trash, bro.
That's why
him and Madueke were basically crossing it to each other in the first half, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Just crossing it to each other. No cut, no thrust.
For reinforcements on their from a transfer window. They said it's not good enough. And Todd Bowley don't mess around. He says, young talent, give me Garnacho.
The key word being talent. Not young, talent. You said talent.
Yeah, listen.
Garnacho's worse than Neto.
Brother, right now, I'm telling you now.
Garnacho is definitely worse than Neto.
Yeah, brother, listen. He might be worse than Neto, but all I'm telling you right now, Matisse,
don't Matisse me.
That video.
There's nothing.
I can't wait for the.
It's not happening.
Matisse video live stream.
No, you have to. You have to welcome him to the club.
You have to welcome him.
GRIZZ, it's not happening.
No, but you have to.
By force,
it's not happening. You have to welcome him, though.
It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening.
I welcome
if it did.
Everyone clipping that, guys.
But if it did.
It won't.
But if it did.
It will.
I won't be live. I'll be outside the bridge.
Doing what?
Pitchforks.
Please, man. Yo, Napoli, just stay away from this one, man.
That's what I mean. It's going to take a couple of goals, and then everyone's going to be singing from the same hit sheet. Chelsea. Proper Chelsea. Garnacho. You're going to turn him into the, Cockney rhyme. Surely with his song, you're going to give him a fucking flat cap to wear. Garnacho's going to be your boy from the East End, not even East End, West End. You know what I mean? It only takes a couple of goals, man.
No, it doesn't. No.
But like I said, they're still moving around.
Okay, hold on. Say, hold on.
Yeah.
Stop. Why don't you want him at your club?
Facts. Talk about that.
Because at this minute, he doesn't suit our system. We're playing
no, him.
Oh, sorry, him. Sorry.
Why don't you want him at your club?
Me.
Matisse.
Please don't ask me stupid
questions. Up to you.
What would you?
Stupid questions. Shut up, man.
I'm not going to answer it because you've been denying.
Shut up. Shut up. I grew up on wingers like Hazard, and you're asking me why I don't want fucking Garnacho at my club. Are you sick in the head? Do you get a kick out of this? Because now you've won the league, now you're going to ask me stupid questions.
I just want clarification.
Why the hell would
not everyone's going to know your opinion, man? No one needs my opinion. Don't ask my opinion. If you need my opinion on this topic, you're dense.
You're stupid. Don't ask me for my opinion. Please.
Why are we wasting time on this? I have work tomorrow.
I have wingers out of the academy with more potential than this, right? I have common players all over the country shelling out, getting points for people. I don't need to be buying Manchester United's dead talent, yeah, when Diallo is the real star boy, the real one that was going to be available on a free, the real one that people should be looking at, not this dead road runner, yeah, that can't dribble, can't do shit, right? No, thank you very much. Send that brother to Serie A or League On or wherever he's going, but he's not coming here. I'm telling you that now. I've had Mudryk, right? I'm not. Can you imagine letting Mudryk out for Garnacho to come back in? Lord heavens, I will end it all. I'm telling you.
Chelsea, guys, 24 hours. Tomorrow we might have some big.
I will end it all.
I don't even want. If I say what I say, I'll be suspended 6 months.
Tomorrow, guys, big day. Garnacho, you might hear something.
I hope you get relegated. You deserve to be relegated. I'll be honest.
We won't get relegated. Relax, man.
You do. You deserve to be relegated.
Yeah, well, that's another question.
You done well tonight. You got the win.
You got the win, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like
this happens, bro.
Wolves' goals they conceded were disgusting. But Cunha still looks like he can do it bits at a big team, man.
Cunha, man. That's why I need the money to go get Cunha. That's what I'm trying to say.
He was poor today. I'm not gonna.
He was poor.
Yeah, he's working with dirt. TOBS, he's working with dirt.
He's a player though.
No, but still, he was still bad.
Today he was bad. He was bad.
He cook at Arsenal, you know.
Hey, it's Reece James' side. It can happen.
I don't want to get Turkish side, but he cook at Arsenal. Cunha would cook at Arsenal.
He's playing on Reece James' side. That can happen.
Oh,
you cook at Liverpool as well. Cook at Tottenham.
Hey, when Trent goes to Madrid, you're gonna be forced to respect Reece James because he will be the only one left.
Oh my God, are we actually doing this?
you can't.
You gonna learn. You gonna learn. Don't worry.
You have no choice. Every time you affect my mood, I'm gonna have a spoon of biryani.
You asked me stupid questions,
bro. Please.
I'm gonna eat a spoon of biryani.
Don't put pressure on Reece James. Let him just play some games, man. You know what I mean?
Let me do that. How many more games you want? He played 2 in a row.
2 in a row, man. We need more. We need more, man. We need more.
Let me get the Chelsea super chats in as well before we move. I didn't do the Liverpool one, so I'll do them as well. Hamza says recalling Santos is irresponsible. Strasbourg are genuinely in the hunt for Europe, and recalling him could relegate them. Rather a good Chukwu instead.
I don't care.
Matisse gives a fuck about.
I don't give a shit. I'll be real. I don't care.
What kind of
this is why I didn't want a multi-club model because we're not ready. You can't have kids when you can't feed yourself. It's irresponsible. And we had kids before we were even putting food on the table for ourselves. We homeless, right? We homeless. It doesn't make sense to reproduce. So for me, I don't give a damn. That's not my problem. My problem is making top 4 Champions League, getting a sponsor on the front of our shirt, winning a cup. That's my only interest. I'm not interested in none of this extra shit. I'll be real.
Facts.
M says Neto has 4 league goals in the last 4 seasons for 60 M's. That stinks.
I did say to Chelsea fans, he's
going
to score 4 goals. He's going to score all season. I did say to Chelsea, Matisse, you remember?
But he doesn't even take. Do you know what it is with him? If he had loads of shots and they were shit shots, I'd be like, all right, cool. He doesn't even take shots. Like he doesn't get into shooting positions. It's crazy. His only goal is against
Chelsea
Arsenal.
Fans were getting mad when they signed him. I said, "Yeah,
but GRIZZ, you have to understand when you sign 15, 20-year-olds and 18-year-olds, the first person you even recognize, you're gonna get excited.
Yeah, I hear that.
You know what I mean? That's just where it is, bro.
I hear that. I said, talk to me 4 goals at the end of the season. Talk to me then. How many has he got right now?
I don't want to say.
Now go on.
2 or something, no?
Yeah, I think it's 2.
He needs to double his talent.
1 in Europa.
In the Prem.
1 in the Prem, or is it 2 in Europa?
It's 1 in the Prem.
1 goal. Lord have mercy, he might even get 4.
Jiva says Garnacho and other kinds of mid is Chelsea's present and future. Buckle up, top 6 dogfights is what the club is now. I see things getting much worse. That's what he wants to hear. And he also added earlier saying, let's get it right. Chalobah is our best defender. He would cost 60 M's if he was Italian, but the elephant in the room is Maresca's poor defensive setup. We will get demolished by City if he continues it.
Just because Chalobah is being mentioned, guys, what did you guys make of Madueke stealing his goal literally off the goal line? It was half the goal.
I get it, man.
And then celebrating like that and not even acknowledging the brother who's making his comeback.
Goals are currency.
Yeah.
His position is under threat in the team.
You're doing too much. You're doing way too much.
They're a fucked up club.
You're doing too much. You are doing too much. You're doing too much. I want my attackers following in shots. I want my attackers following in deflections, following in keeper parries, following everything. So yeah, get on the end of it, get a goal. We're not interested. Chalobah's not thinking, damn man, you stole my goal. Chalobah's thinking, yeah, we're gonna win this game, and I've already had a good performance, and hey, I got an assist instead. We're not here for this. Oh man, why'd you touch that? You should have let it go. Couldn't give a shit, man. Give me my 3 points. But nice try though.
You never learn.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not you, Chelsea. You never learn. You never understand what it takes.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I've watched it in the background, and yeah, Madveki's a dickhead for that.
We've won more than you in the last 20 years. What are you talking about?
He's celebrating like what a goal, what a finish.
Man flew in for the header.
Famous Italian.
That's his business. But you're talking like we don't know what it takes. We've won more than you in the last 20 years.
I know, but this is what I mean, innit? Small splurts. This is why you'll never be an institution.
No, but you don't. This is
why you'll never remain a big club.
You don't get to say that to me. You're living too much in the moment. We have done more dirt than you, bro.
You have
so don't do that. Yeah, in recent times, we've done more dirt than you, bro. One prem. I know you've had loads of challenges, but don't do this.
You're never gonna rise.
What's recent, Matisse?
In the last 20 years. That's the most.
It's 20 years. It's 20 years.
Turkish. You still bring up Invincibles, so please.
No, but not like this. I don't randomly say to GRIZZ, you know, in recent history.
No, but he's saying we don't know what it takes, like as if we didn't all watch our team win leagues.
What about if GRIZZ says
no, but you don't know what I meant though. I sorry, you don't know what I meant by that.
The players don't know what it takes because they're young.
League in the last 5 years.
Exactly.
So the Liverpool and Premier League and multiple FA Cups and
listen, Premier League, Club World Cup, Super Cup.
But hold on, I didn't mean.
That's enough.
Hold on, guys.
That's enough.
Why are you all fighting my battle when you don't even know what I meant?
No, because he's upset about it. That's why.
No, but
I know he's upset about it, but you shouldn't be upset because I don't even know. I don't even explain what I meant. You never know where. You never know where. What did I say?
You're saying Madueke doesn't know what it means.
No. What did I say? What was the line that?
I don't know what you said.
About institution or something.
No. The line that triggered everyone and Matisse in the chat was, "You'll never know
what
it takes" or something.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying.
I can't remember.
You know what?
You don't even know what I meant.
You don't even know what you meant.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying. You don't.
Why are you angry?
Cool.
Why are you angry?
Eat your biryani, man. Come on.
I've done it.
It's done.
Tobs, why are you getting upset for Chelsea?
No, it's just
who's getting upset. I want the show to move on.
SAEED, am I going mad, bro?
No, it's just you guys are silly because
a couple
poor seasons. And these men are forgetting that on this show I have been a Champions League winner. On this show I have been a world champion. On this show, you're forgetting. On this show. On this very show. So don't forget it, please.
Man
just
said I have
that.
Been.
On this show, Turkish ain't been shit. On this show, SAEED ain't been shit.
No. I've had something.
Why are you saying
we've had a few.
On this show, you won a couple domestic cuts. You ain't done shit on this show, Turkish. You ain't done shit.
I've had a little something, man.
So don't talk to me.
You're Rocky or something. Rocky Balboa or something. I'm a champion, bro. What the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do? And Havertz is part of the reason you can say I'm a world champion and whatnot. Oh, but let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go there. Yeah.
You should keep him. Then what's your problem? You got a world champion in your starting 11. What are you complaining for?
Stop saying world champion.
Absolute disgrace.
This guy thinks he's Rocky. Why are you upset now?
Brother, can't you see his suitcases packed in the back? Man wants to go jet off, man. Look, he's literally got his suitcases packed in the back.
Oh, what time's your flight?
It's not this week. It's not this week. It's next week. But I just want this conversation to be done. That was a shit game of football, but Chelsea deserved to win the game. End the discussion. Calm. We move.
Yeah, but if we were only to talk about good games of football, you'd not be on the show.
What are you talking about? I'm not saying you can't talk about good or bad games of football. Man, I'm talking about
if we can't discuss dead teams and dead football.
Why is an attacker?
You might as well mute you, B.
We're just asking stupid questions like, why does the attacker want to take away the goal from the defender? Why is the attacker celebrating when he scored?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did not say that.
No, a man gave us a whole monologue about Darwin Noodles, but he's surprised that
I didn't say that.
He's surprised that Madueke wants to celebrate like a madman for scoring.
I didn't say
that's
that,
his first.
homie.
GRIZZ is killing me, man.
He's still
Why are you
backing.
carrying on
He's
about
still
Chelsea?
backing.
I don't get why Chelsea triggers you. Both
Are you man
ways.
triplets or something? Is there a Chelsea version of you?
You
as well? Because I don't
talking
understand.
about?
Is this talking
about? You talking about backing Chelsea?
He's still backing Mad. He's still backing Madueke. We moved on from that, and you want to move on. Why are you bringing him up again?
You talk about Madueke. You
reps
talking
the
about backing
muddiest
Madueke
players.
is funny.
He reps
so
the
funny.
most nastiest players. He reps.
It's funny. It's funny.
We're gonna come on to the other players he reps as well. Anyway,
It's funny. I don't even rep Madueke, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
You're defending him like a madman. Like
I'm not defending him. I'm not defending him. I literally said, why is this even a conversation point? I want to go to bed. And man are talking about
for all the times,
Garnacho, bro.
For all the times, GRIZZ, you spent defending McTominay.
Content.
You defend McTominay for years, so to be fair, let's remember that.
Bad boy, about to win the title with Napoli now.
Oh,
Bad
please.
boy.
Why did you start him?
To me.
You said bad boy, you know.
Talk to me about McTominay. About to win Serie A in his first season.
Calm. So when Garnacho goes there and win, and if Garnacho goes there and wins it, I bet you're gonna call him bad boy as well, yeah?
Yeah.
That's how it works, right?
That's not how it works.
That's how it works.
Let me do the Liverpool super chats. Let's go back to it before we move on. AK says Liverpool previously faced a relentless City, 97, 98 points. Arsenal are not that team. They don't need to play their best to win the league this season.
Yeah, but that's a bit disingenuous. We're still one defeat in 19 games, guys. You have to show some respect. Just because everyone else has fallen off doesn't mean we've fallen off. We're still on schedule to get 90 points. So come on, man. That's like that gimme needs to stop.
GJ says since TOBS called Szoboszlai out, he's been doing his thing. Currently Szoboszlai over the football genius at N17. Respect. Liverpool YNWA says Arsenal 16 left, 13 wins, 3 draws, comes up to 86 points. Liverpool 17 left, 12 wins and 5 losses, comes up to 86 points. Liverpool can afford to win less and lose more and still win the league. It's over.
Wow, if you put it like that, okay, now.
Jashar says, big up GRIZZ. I had Liverpool to win the league last season as they had the best attack. Do you think the drop-off was down to Klopp's announcement?
We'll never know, but obviously it seems it didn't help. It had the wrong emotional effect. But obviously,
it was one of those ones. If you did do it, people would say that was why you did it.
That was the pivotal point. Yeah, so we'll never know.
Hard to really.
Yeah, I just don't think we had the. I think you ran the squad into the ground. You didn't like slots far more, player management, time management, game management far more.
Look at this Fassi in the chat, bro. Get him on when we talk about your Fassi over club,
bro. Exactly, man.
What are we saying, chat? DJ says, is there a better scouting network in world football right now than Liverpool's? Take bias away. Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gakpo, Madrid by everyone. They want Graven here and would give Tchouaméni. And wow, top manager credit due.
Thank you very much, DJ. I'm not sure if you're a Liverpool fan. I don't think you are from reading your previous messages, but big up. Thank you. And fuck Tchouaméni.
You don't want him. Why not? You would have been right.
Because he turfed them. He turfed them, and he's probably not as good as
because he rejected you. He's saying effort.
Look at Matisse asked one question to a Liverpool fan, and 2 dummies spoke.
What are you talking about? You said F too many. I said it's probably
exactly.
He asked me the question. I was going to answer, and you guys spoke on my behalf. Don't speak on my behalf.
Okay, answer the question.
No, you don't
answer the question.
Yeah, answer the question.
Speak on my behalf.
Why
are you still talking on my behalf?
Why did you say fuck too many? Go and tell me.
Yeah, why? Yeah,
because we're good. We're fine.
You're fine. Good. You don't want a 6. Okay, no problem.
No, I don't want Tchouaméni. I said.
Yeah, why? Why?
Anyway, next super chat. Oh, big up, done.
No. Answer the question. Why don't you want Tchouaméni?
You don't want the channel to flow now. You don't want the program to flow now.
I want you to answer the question.
We're chatting about Madueke and Chelsea and drama. You wanted to.
we, in the words of you, we gonna talk. Isn't that what you say? We gonna talk, all right? So let's have a talk. Let's talk. When it's time, we talk. Let's talk. Why did you say F Chouameni, right? So let's find out.
Chouameni has fallen off a cliff since.
Okay, then
he's picked up. Move on, man. Man, ask me a question when I talk. You don't want to listen. What kind of rubbish is this?
Because you first answer, I said it
I'm
already.
about to answer every time I answer.
I said it already. So there you go. Simple. You told me to shut up. No problem.
Cecito says finishing first or second in the Champions League means playing second leg at home in each remaining round. As Grizz said, let's enjoy the ride and the moment. Long way to go, but up the Reds. Okay. Every round, yeah?
So I'll see you Saturday, brother. We're going up to Ipswich. You already know. No, Liverpool. Sorry. We're going up to Liverpool's home.
Bavarian Works says Grizz's war cry made Turkish smoke a zoot. Icy settings. Something like that. Cool. That's as much as I have on. Actually, there was one came in just now. Sorry. From Matt saying super chatted in game week 10 to say it, and I'll say it again. Van Dijk is by far the best player in the league. 9 out of 10 every week. Prem GOAT.
He's been fucking amazing this season. I keep saying
cold.
It,
he's been cold.
He proved me wrong. And football was a humbler. Virgil has humbled me this season. You already know what I said and everything. You lot made me say it, but yeah.
Nobody made you say shit.
And then
you did.
Yeah.
On Jashard's, well, not what Jashard's. Who said it earlier? Ardi said the injuries meant our players got exhausted. It was Jashard exhausted earlier. We were running on vibes until the United FA Cup game knocked all momentum out of us.
I was talking about last season, yeah.
Yeah, when Jashard asked what was the cause of the derailment. All right, cool. I think that's it. Yep. Yeah, that's it. That's it on that one anyway. All right, cool.
Where do we go next?
So
it's like
now we gotta go to
who's skid marks? Whose skid marks are sticking out the most? Is it SAEED or Turkishes?
Brother,
you're disgusting.
He always has to go there. He always has to go to a next.
Like he's just, like he doesn't know he's the shittiest at the moment.
That's what I'm asking. So whose shit is putting? Whose shit is getting laid out to bear on the big screen?
Tell me.
Yeah.
On the big screen, you know. Well, to be honest, let's get into Arsenal because we done Liverpool and it was. And
I don't mind getting into Spurs if you want.
Yeah, but you two. I mean, we might as well save the. If we do Liverpool United last 30 minutes, that makes it the mid six. So it could be last 30 minutes, mid six actually. You lot ain't even mid six, because
lower mid. Yeah,
mid the mid six. All right, cool. All right, where is it? Where do we start? 2-0 up. Fucked it.
And how does that make you feel?
Wait, one question. Was it?
Did it hit his hip?
Did it hit his hip?
I went full 30, you know.
Wallah, you killed him, man.
I said, are you fucking blind?
Are you fucking blind?
But I want the 3 points.
No, but Cecil, shout out Cecil, of course, because Cecil's our brother, yeah. But look at his. Right, so when Turkish put, I couldn't stop laughing because that wasn't the funny bit. When Turkish put it on him, look at his explanation for saying what he said. Yeah, I just want 3 points. So what?
It's desperation. We've all been there.
It
man.
is, bro.
It's desperation, bro. Desperation, bro.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I called it 2-2, man. I told you, man. 2-2, I said.
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed Tosin getting beat up as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Toby's shown a lot of rage and Tosin's been smiling last couple of seasons, whatever, blah, blah, blah. When Tosin had to sit back down, I enjoyed that as well, man.
Good.
My man, what's the brother doing there?
Yeah, man, he was like, that's my 14. Is it 14? Yeah.
He said, Captain Declan Rice. That's the captain.
That's the captain.
Give him the armband.
Down, Tosin.
Get your bitch ass up and sit down, man. Honestly. Give him the captain. Give him the captain's armband. Do me a favor, man. Sit down. Sit down.
Yeah,
people that don't know, a lot of people were messaging me as well. They were like, "Yo, what's TOBS doing?" I go, "No, that's his brother."
Still, people ask, till this day.
Arsenal.
People are genuinely curious. Like they don't get it.
People are just
It's mad that Emery keeps doing this though, because they hate him so much, and he just keeps pulling up to their stadium and just messing up things for them. Like 2-0, game should be done, dead and buried. Playing actually better than previous games. Attackers are flowing. Couple goals, couple GA for some.
Where did it go wrong? Because I was too high.
Party, bro.
Yeah, party.
I can't even blame Arteta or Arsenal because they have bare right backs. They're just all out. Ben White, Tomiyasu, Timber had to move centre back. Like any more right backs, and it's unhealthy competition. It's just over the top. So I don't know. I don't know if there's an academy guy that he could have played, or if there's someone that they feel they could play. Because obviously, Party's not a right back. He's obviously a DM. He plays brilliantly this season in DM, but. Yeah, he just let it all go, man.
I mean, but but
I don't know if Kivio can play right back.
The things he did, for the goals, that's not even like, is he a right back? That's just like, come on, basics, bro. You're playing right back. You give Digne acres of space and time to put that ball into the box. Of course, he's going to try and find someone. Matson was not playing well. I think he had one decent shot in the first half, but Matson was not playing well offensively and defensively. He was getting whooped. So that was a really good sub. That was a really good sub from Emery at halftime.
Matson.
Oh, sorry, the left back.
Yeah, he was stinky. He was stinky. But I don't just look at Partey. I look at Marino as well. Another game where I think he made one decent pass and scored that offside goal, but for the most part, he's sleepwalking that game. It doesn't really offer anything.
He's extra body in there, man.
And even for the goal as well, like it's him that he loses. Tielemans is winning a duel, an aerial duel in the box to score a header. Tielemans, and I thought he was fantastic. And you know me, I rate Tielemans. I think he's had a quality season, but like that's not really his forte. Like arriving into the box and scoring headers, bro. And you're like 6 foot whatever. You're meant to be this duel winning monster, and Tielemans has just peeled off you and scored a diving header. So. It's not just Partey, but Partey is definitely culpable. The second goal as well. I think you can't leave Ollie Watkins free. There's only one striker. They only had one striker, and he's literally free, unmarked. Partey has to win that header. He has to win that header. Anyway,
it's only
both. I mean. The defense has become a bit more of a problem because the attack and the midfield have been consistently a problem now. It's just natural, I think. I still look at the defense and think unit. I'm still happy with the players and whatnot. The Partey thing confuses me because you can try something else. You bought Kivior. You can play Kivior and Gabriel. Like that's a centre back, right? I don't give a shit what foot he is. You can do that, or you can play Rice. And keep Partey in midfield where he's been best all season, and Timber right back where he's been best all season. And there was other things to potentially do, but we were 2-0 up. So at 2-0 up, Martinelli a couple of times, fast break, head down, he's running the other way, volley in the box, blazed it over, high, wide, handsome. Those are the moments that let us down again because that's where you see off the game. Aston Villa are a good team. They've got good players. They can have their moments, and that's exactly what they did. That first goal was a great cross and a great run and a great header. That's what it was. And then as soon as that happens, something switched. Look, 18 times last season we're up at halftime. We won all 18. This time round is 12 times up at halftime. We've won 7, drawn 5. That's a 10-point swing on last season. That 10 points. Look at where Liverpool are now in comparison to us. So, yeah, defense has become, I won't say a problem, but we are not defensively resolute like we was last season because teams are not scared of anyone in the attack. And I'm not really looking at our midfield as any, Rodgers starts for our midfield. Tielemans starts for in our midfield. They had 2 there that start.
As well. Yeah.
But I'm just talking about that 8 position, for example.
Yeah.
Both have qualities that we don't have. When I saw Ndai's goal, Ndai, whatever his name is, when I saw his goal, I'm looking at it like, bro, who can do that at Arsenal?
Who can do that at Tottenham? You can do that at Tottenham.
Don't lower the conversation, bro. We're talking.
No, I'm trying to relate. I'm trying to relate because
he don't want you to relate to them.
He plays left wing, and
We're
that's
not
the first thing I
related.
saw. That's the first thing I saw. And we were even talking about the game before last week, and I said, if there's one thing I'm worried about, it's him on the left. But I get your point. I get your point completely. You only have yourself to blame. You sign players in those positions. They're just not good enough.
Yeah, but since we sold Willock, we signed. Oh, Willock. Yeah, since Willock, it's been Lokonga, Havertz, Marino. In between, Xhaka's gone as well. None of them have worked out. Lokonga was out, and then as quick as William was, really. Havertz came in and moved position, and now we know what it is with him. And Marino's come in, and to be honest, he's been underwhelming for sure. But he should never be your star signing in the summer. Like, maybe we was all talking in the summer when I said, listen, if we don't sign the correct players in attack, then we ain't winning this one. And this is coming from someone that had the utmost chest 12 months ago, when around this time I said to you, Matisse, in 18 months we're going to win a major. It was around this time.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm not going to sit there and after that summer window and lie to myself just because I've said what I've said. When things develop in front of you, my opinion changed. And everyone's seeing it now. People are catching up with the summer now, not worrying about what the hell we're doing. January's gone. You lot are just catching up with the summer. January's going. 2021 days. Left. Nothing. We're not close to no one. And if we do get someone, it might be a defender because Saliba's injured now.
How long Saliba out for?
It's a hamstring. He said tests tomorrow. He said he's a bit worried. So let's say 3 weeks minimum.
Yeah,
Clark, you're finished. You're not winning.
If only you had another defender to come into the team. Oh wait, you did buy another defender, Calafiori. Why is he not getting a look in these fixtures?
He's injured, isn't it?
Again, he's injured again.
He's always injured. That brother stays injured, man. He had an injury prone, he had an injury record before he joined. Yeah, it's mad.
Liverpool looked at that.
Yeah, there's two things.
Sorry, I'm calling it. That's a dead signing.
Two things I want to discuss.
That's a dead signing. What's the point?
Everyone in the summer has turned out to be a dead for one reason or another. Even if a player has quality, like we can say Calafiori has, if you're not available, it's a dead signing.
Yeah.
that's it.
He did have aura, and he did have aura.
Oh, he had long hair.
Hair flick.
Yeah.
What was you gonna say, Saeed?
No, I was gonna say I wanted to speak about one person, man.
Odegaard.
Yeah, we have to. We must, because I remember
he embodies everything. That's he's hiding. He's not even hiding. He's not getting himself in positions to affect the game in attack. He's just playing it safe. He's playing like our six. That's when you dominate the ball, your six is just inside the halfway line. That he's picking up the ball there. We don't need you there, bro, because you ain't even got the capability to beat two players. So why are you there? Pick up the pockets and receive it. Lewis Skelly was doing that more. From left back, he's doing that more at 18. Come on, man. There's
tweets out there saying that his wife or something, she just that I don't know. It was weird. The tweets I was seeing is man, and that's a desperation right now, And for me to have 0 goals this season, 0 assists this season, 0 non-penalty goals. I think he's got a couple of penalties, but his impact to the game, bro, is actually like right now since that West Ham game, his impact to the game. And I'm with Toby. There's elements where he does hide. Like you don't really see him doing much, kind of drifting away in the game. And you're like, what are you offering, bro? Like,
it's not even just this. It's not even just this. Because for a player like Odegaard, you can't you can't just reduce their game to stats, because what a good Odegaard performance looks like. You literally saw it against Spurs. Like we couldn't really get near him. Like he was firmly in that game, bossing proceedings, picking up the ball between the lines, forcing the issue, playing some nice incisive passes, keeping the ball. You don't really see that.
Nothing.
You've not seen that. I don't think you've seen maybe 3 or 4 games of that straight from Odegaard this season.
Nothing.
I think you'll be lucky to even get 2 games straight. So when we talk on Odegaard, it's not like of course sometimes there's a little bit.
We know his qualities.
There's a little bit extra dip on the chip in terms of the mimicking, but like genuinely, this guy's a quality player and he's not playing like it. And he's the captain. Got to rise, bro. Simple.
Yeah. And secondly, like I said, the damning thing for me, I know you talked about the signings, Turkish here. But you talked about your match reaction. They brought on Leon Bailey, probably arguably starts for Arsenal. Luca Digno, left back, John Duran, and Arsenal bought on Raheem Sterling. Like that right there is everything that's wrong at Arsenal at the minute. You know what I mean? You got so many defenders, some names I don't even know who they are. You know what I mean? It might be the Haaland boys. But that right there, bro, we need to go. You didn't even bring on Donny Marlon, Buendia they had on. You know what I mean? I remember Arsenal putting a bid in for Buendia a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you've got that, broski, like it's urgent right now. And whether you believe the tie race is done or not, this club also have to find something, man.
Do you know,
and play the release costs, man. There are players out there.
Do you know in the past we said, do you know in the past we said about Havertz being his make or break signing?
Yeah.
I just want to put it out there, just talking point.
Yeah.
I think Raheem Sterling is one of his signings that could possibly break him because he was the attacker that was brought in essentially over the summer. I know it was in the last week or whatever, but he was the attacker that was brought in to supplement the already, would you say faltering or how would you describe the attack before Sterling? Like it needed more depth. It needed more quality depth, rotational, a possible rotational player.
Dry, that's what it was.
Okay, I wanted you to say it because you watch Arsenal much more. And then he brought in Raheem Sterling as the one that was going to sort of aid you.
It's going to be, if it ends with Arteta getting sacked or leaving or whatever happens, Raheem's name will come up when people discuss what happened. Havertz will be the defining one, though.
Sterling's alone. They check.
No, it will come up. It will come up in a sense that in the season of expectation, we brought Sterling in on deadline day, and ultimately, if you want a sentence to define why we didn't do it or why we haven't come close to doing it, then you signed Sterling on deadline day is a pretty good sentence.
Like I look at that game. Like Havertz scored. He scored, and people are giving me pelters because I said the goalkeeper should do better straight at him. But Havertz scored, and he was still bad. And like people will say, "Oh, I'm doing the most this, that, and the third." He was bad. He's going out on the wing, and he's not doing anything with the ball. He had no presence in the box. He's doing nothing outside the box in central areas. He just stinks. Like he literally limits Arsenal's capacity to go at teams. So yes, I think Havertz will be way more of a defining factor in Arteta's inability to win anything as a manager if he doesn't win anything in terms of the majors than a Raheem Sterling. Sterling has probably played like a third of the games that Havertz has played this season.
Bro,
less than that, mate.
Probably a sixth.
He's not good enough.
Games where they could have came on, and they didn't even bring him on. Now you're right. I think Havertz is more defining than Sterling. Sterling was just brought. I don't know what he was brought in for, even though he gassed it up and that. But it's still not good enough, man. You know what I mean? Trossard, you can only expect so much from him. Let's be honest.
Trossard was good though. That's the thing. He's a sleepwalker.
He's not meant to be the guy that's week in, week out.
Agree. And Turkish hit the nail on the head. Turkish's post-match reaction hit the nail on the head with Trossard. And I actually think Trossard has played. He played well against us. He played well against Aston Villa.
Yeah,
probably one of his better performances I've seen in a couple of weeks in terms of his all-round general play. But Turkish said something in his post-match that's true. He said Trossard is a off the bench guy. Like he's a player where if these contributions were coming off the bench, it's the difference between Arsenal getting 3 points, right? But the problem is these contributions are coming as a starter, and then the guy who they're looking to be the Trossard off the bench is Sterling, or it's a kid, or it's a nobody.
Here we are, 6 points off again.
Like
even when I said in November, I think it was, or December, when I said there's too much damage done already, and with the current attack and the way it's going, it's not going to happen. I also said it's going to be a roller coaster. There's going to be times we get within 4, maybe even 2, maybe level on points even, but ultimately, 20th of January, we ain't done what we should have done. Out of the FA Cup now, Carabao Cup. you know, it is what it is. We know it's going to be a mountain to climb at St. James Park. And I mentioned after Tottenham, a little door opens when some close, and then we walk up to that door and close it. So I don't know, like, it's just, bro, this is why I keep on referring back to the ownership, but don't get it twisted. Like Arteta, I mean, some people are saying it wasn't his signing, Sterling. I actually agree with that. You don't go from saying, as soon as Sterling was available, you don't go from saying, you know, I love the player, but I'm not interested. Clean, direct, to signing the player. But you sign the player, and then you sign your contract, and then you say best owners. Hold it then. Don't come.
Did he say that? Did he say that? Yeah. About
he did.
Oh,
yeah, he did. But the thing is, that's what the point I was making earlier is that if he wanted to come out in January and apply some pressure, because people are like, oh, he's applying pressure now. Why sign the contract? Why not use that as your bargaining tool? Why not use the contract as the power that you hold? Because you know that the people want you to sign a new deal. So say, right, I'll sign the new deal if you take that January window seriously, which is still cheeky because you have signed Havertz and you have put all of your money and your funds and your allocation of spend onto all of these attackers, and it's not worked out. So it's still cheeky to be demanding, but at least have some power going into these demands. You can't go saying they're the best thing since sliced bread. I'm signing this lucrative 15 million a year deal. I'm going to be one of the best paid in the world. And then be like, hey, you need to do your job. What do you mean? We're paying you to be quiet. We're paying you to hush. So why are you talking? Shut up. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make sense to me. It's too little too late. It's another probably trophyless season. I don't know when the Arsenal fan base say enough is enough. A lot of them say, well, we go again next year. Who said you're going to get a go next year? Pep will be back. You know what I mean? Slot will be in his second year. I just feel like you're wasting your time, man. Like you got a serious group. You need a couple of additions, but you also need a fresh tactical kind of
when is it?
You need a fresh kick now tactically and even a fresh voice. He's been there a long time. He's been talking to this group year in, year out. Come on, guys, it's a fucking disgrace. He's been speaking a lot. Like some people get bored of hearing this guy. Like, bro, freshen it up. Bring in a new manager. Look what it's done for you lot. Slot's going to win the league in his first season. Just because Arteta leaves doesn't mean the project restarts all over again. Doesn't mean that everything starts all over again. It just means that he's not ready to deliver, and either you're okay with that and you're happy to just fall short, or you actually want to win something and you're going to take a risk. I'm not saying bringing in a new manager in next season is gonna guarantee you the league, but I can bet you're going to go in a hell of a lot more confident than you going in right now, because the football this season has regressed. It's as simple as that.
It depends on what's on the market as well in terms of managers and coaches. And I haven't really assessed it because obviously there's no need for me to assess it, but I don't know. Maybe there's a conversation to be had, like what's available in the summer. Could that be a pivotal? If he
Man United just took Almerim out of Sporting.
Yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying first and foremost, if he ends trophyless, right? We're all saying if he ends trophyless, because if he wins a trophy, then he does get to go again. Realistically, right?
Simone Inzaghi could be available.
Realistically, he gets to go again. But if we're giving permutations here, we don't know what's going to happen. But if he ends trophyless, apart from Turkish, do the rest of us think that's him done?
I don't think so. No, he signed a new deal. They're not going to sack him. They're not going to sack him. He'll be there next season, 100%.
No. Should he? I'm saying. Should. Sorry.
If it was me, no, he shouldn't be there, in my opinion. It depends what your aims are. But for me, if you're a big club, one of the biggest clubs in England, you're serious about winning shit, you get rid. But because you've had long enough. You're comparing to Klopp and you're saying, look at 6 years project. You've had long enough. We're talking about bringing in more cups, at least some domestic cups this season. People are saying you got to bring.
That's what I was saying.
He's about to go out both cups.
If he does get top four, though, I do believe he stays though.
Oh, he'll be there. I can tell you right now. ITK, he'll be there. He's getting guaranteed.
Yeah, if he gets top four, if you don't get top four, likely. Then maybe.
No, he's in top four, man. Let's not be silly now.
No, real, honestly. 100%, of course. Okay. No, he's in the job next year. He's there. 100% next year. He's there.
They're still in the title race, man.
100%. They are still in the title race.
They're not.
Chelsea.
They are.
No Saka and no Wanyeri and Saliba out. I'm telling you now, it's done. You lot can keep doing this all the way till April, May, because there's only a 7-8 point gap. But the gap's not getting closer.
They're still in it.
Yeah, mathematically cool. But we know the gap's not getting closed down quickly enough. They keep dropping points. They keep stalling the car. So it's not. They're not going to win the league. This Arsenal team's not going on a 10-game winning run. It's not happening. You can all see it.
I don't
There's no
think
Saka. Do you understand? No Saka and no signings. Nah, it's not happening.
That 10-game winning run needed to happen from, I think I said it in December. I said go on a winning run now. And if we had gone on that winning run, Liverpool have dropped points 4 times in that time. We would actually either be top of the table or same points or whatever it would be. But we haven't. We've also dropped points 4 times in that same 10 games. So it's like for like.
Yeah.
And that's it. Moving forward, it's probably going to be more of the same.
This Babs guys are.
No, listen. He should have been on it tonight. Thursday.
I've sorted Babs for Thursday show, so Babs will be on Thursday.
He said let's sack Arteta because Saka's injured.
And he said there's no one else available out there that can replace him. Arteta, he said as well.
No, I'm happy with that, man. Keep him, man. Keep him. He's good.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Let's fucking go, guys. Again.
Let's fucking go.
Let me do the super chat. Let me do the super chats on Arsenal and then keep it moving. Kesley says we must analyze Turkish's fit on AFTV for the Villa game. Tobs, go ahead. What?
I already did.
What's wrong with that? Are you not mad?
Did you read my super chat?
No. Well, where was it?
On AFTV.
Ah, yeah. You said something. What's wrong with grape though? People don't get it. Well, that
I said Turkish looked like a Teletubby.
Yeah, that was it.
People are saying Barney.
Oh, look. How are you? Let me share my screen, man. What's going on?
They're saying Barney, bro. Barney's a legend.
Oh, man. They had man dressed like Kool-Aid.
But that's the best flavor Kool-Aid, though. That grape flavor Kool-Aid is the banging flavor, bro. This is what I'm saying. Delicious, bro. That's the color I was wearing. It was delicious.
Have you not seen that skit, that Dave Chappelle skit, where he's like,
purple stuff.
You ever see the Sunny Delight?
He's like, open the fridge.
All the white people running for the Sunny D. The black guy was like, I want that purple stuff.
I want that purple stuff.
Hey, man.
That whole show was a classic.
Top.
I think it's for what it's worth. I think
top. Honestly, top.
I want that purple stuff or purple drink. One of them. Purple drink.
He's the goat.
But actually, no, we'll save that one for Tottenham. That one's Tottenham as well. Blue Moon says, can we talk about Arsenal's captain Ghostergaard? 15 games, 1 goal, 3 assists. Please don't call him world class. I don't think anyone did. I think Damgard would do better in that position.
He wouldn't, but it still means Odegaard isn't exempt from criticism.
I think he's become a father and all that. Give him.
He's not. Can we stop doing this? He's become a father. Is he the only player to become a father?
Everyone's been fathers while playing, man. Come on.
Just give him it.
And Max says, even as a City fan, saying you don't know what it takes when you've won 1 league title in 35 years is madness. That's Steve level wind up from Grizz.
You don't even know what I meant, man. I don't even know how to pronounce your name.
You should have said you don't even know what it takes again.
Yeah, exactly.
DJ says, I think. Yeah, actually, DJ says, I think Broski said, quote, throw the kitchen sink, but we have no kitchen.
That was class.
They said
that was class.
I did. Jay Singh says, question for the panel, especially Turks, want to get a box with family friends for the Arsenal match or for a Arsenal without remortgaging my house. What do you mean, a box for the season or for one game?
Sounds like a match. Just one match.
Yeah, Lisa's
shout out Lisa.
Yeah, shout out Lisa, man.
He'll know more than me for sure. But yeah, let me know. Is it one game or is it a few, like the season or whatever? Big up Suge says, the big up gents. The only thing certain right now is death taxes and Arsenal not scoring. Stevie Wonder has a better chance to score than our forwards.
When you're scoring, you scored another 2. You scored. How many against Spurs? You scored a couple against Spurs. 2, yeah.
Yeah. Vav says the club and manager are accountable for our current state. The players haven't hit their usual standards, but as fans, we need to back this team. Refresh the attack and give Arteta one last season.
That's fair.
And he adds that rival fans are baiting emotional Arsenal fans to turn heel and turn against Arteta. They just want to see chaos. We got to stay humble, calm, and believe.
The thing is, yeah, your first super chat made all the sense. This one makes none of the sense. We got to stay humble, calm, and believe. That's nothing like the Arsenal fan base. Humble and calm. And Arsenal fan base.
I genuinely believe
They're the most emotional, irrational,
I'm not going
erratic.
to do this. I just genuinely believe that they think Arteta's taken them this far. The players have not developed. The players have not improved. The players have not, So when he leaves, they're just going to go back to mediocrity. They think they're going to go back to 4th and 5th and 6th. Have you not built a squad? Have you not built a team? Are you not up there now? So
it's a journey, isn't it? It's a journey you go with him, innit? And the feeling. That's what I think they're gonna miss the most. That's what I've been hearing about journeys and stuff like that and phases. Phase 5, is it something like that? We're gonna go back down to phase 1, so that's what I think it is.
Man said we're gonna go back down.
Babs is doing that line again. He's saying, like, he's in the chat again, yeah, and he's gonna get me like, I don't want to come out to play, man. I'm all right. I'm calm. I'm relaxed.
If I was at
he's
Arsenal,
lining up Thursday show well. He's lining up.
Yeah. Don't knock for me. Don't knock for me, Babs.
If I was an Arsenal fan and you told me
he's comparing us again, he's like, he's making out Liverpool fans aren't. Liverpool fans are wild. Liverpool fans, there is Liverpool dickheads out there. Liverpool fan dickheads get carried away. Blah 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 blah. But fuck me, name me something they haven't won. Name me something they haven't won.
Trust me.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know how you wouldn't be excited by the proposition of a new manager, fresh ideas, and you can have your pick. Because if you was to say the Arsenal job's open, every single manager, even thinking of making a move this summer, will go to you before anyone else because you're in the perfect position to take over. You just need that last kick. So I don't know what all the stress is about. It's not like you're picking someone to pick you up from the trenches. You're almost there. I don't know. I don't know. I find it backwards a bit. I'll be honest. It's weird.
Raheem repeats. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, Robertinho's mentioned a few players and then said world class, in my opinion. Congrats on the league, Grizz.
No,
obviously City fan.
Calma.
He said Turkish was looking like a Turkish delight on AFTV. That's a good one as well, still. I can't lie. But yeah, that's it. Actually, we'll get this one in from Jashar as well. Big up Turkish, my guy on the panel. Thuggery legend. That was a classic. TOBS, SAEED, and Turkish. Yeah, it is what it is. We move. Cool.
Mud Brothers.
I think we should just do it. You know what we should do? Just get me down bottom, yeah. Put me down the bottom.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Come on, man.
And then we just go for ban. You know, I talk about my problems, he talks about his. And I just,
maybe we just leave you two on screen and we just all fuck off.
No. You gotta stay here. For the benefit of the show, man.
Maybe we should pack you both. Maybe we should pack you both in them suitcases and get the fuck out of it. Both of
yeah.
The fuck
so yeah, man. TOBS, man. I lost 3-1 this week. What did you lose? Listen, man, we have to be serious, man.
3-2. Terrible,
yeah,
man.
What did you lose? Sorry.
3-0 down to Everton. Can you imagine 3-0 down to Everton? They
couldn't believe it, man.
I don't even think they've scored 3 goals in any other game in the Premier League this season apart from that game. I'm struggling. I'm genuinely scratching my head for the last time Everton have scored 3 goals. Not even just in 90 minutes. They scored 3 goals in 45 minutes. And they could have scored about 5, bro. This is Everton.
Bro.
This is Everton, bro. But when I was predicting a draw, man were laughing at me on Thursday saying, come on, you got to beat Everton. Why? Why do we have to beat Everton?
Sorry about
Why
that.
do we have to beat Everton?
Yeah, man.
You was right.
Me, Brighton owners, man. Brighton, they just run Old Trafford, man. You know, I think how many losses now?
That's 3 straight wins they got.
We're talking about Unai Emery and Arsenal, Brighton and you, man. It's
Brighton,
like
they own us.
on the leash, bro.
Brighton,
they
Brighton
take you for regular walks.
Yeah.
You're like proper there, bitch. Like, yeah, come, let me take you for a walk.
Yeah. And the maddest thing is, they didn't even play well. They didn't play well at Amex Stadium. They didn't play well here. but yet they won 3-1. We got
Everton played well. I can tell you that for free. They had a new manager bounce. As I said in my post-match, when am I going to get a piece of that?
Who's the new manager?
It's David Moyes.
Sorry, go on.
When am I going to get a piece of that?
Man. This is serious, man.
When's Tobes going to get his new manager bounce and have his team smash a team by 3 goals in 45 minutes? When am I going to get that?
Yeah.
15th. This is the lowest position Tottenham have been in.
Same.
This is the I was actually looking at the tables, and this is the lowest position Tottenham have been in at this stage of the season, I think, in about 20, probably like 27 years. If I go back to the last time Spurs finished lower than 10th in the Prem, it was the season when Arsenal went invincibles, where we had Glenn Hoddle for half the season, brought him back. He was finished, sacked him, had David Pleat as the caretaker manager. We finished 14th, bro. And we're now 15th. And I'll tell you this for free, even with some of the players that we had back then, you compare that squad we had back then to this squad, it's not even a contest. It's not even a contest in terms of like quality. And that's what annoys me. I know we've had injuries. So the injuries have definitely impacted the results, 1,000%. I truly believe if we didn't have the injuries we've had, we wouldn't be this low in the table. But how high would we be in the table, even if we had everyone fit? How high? We were still losing games when we had a close to fully fit team. We've still been tracking at this form for 13 months. Like, there's only so much you can take, bro. Like, it's just defeats. Like, I read the other day we've won 9 games in 9 months. Like, what the like what's going on? And men are like, oh, you don't have the stomach for a rebuild. You don't have patience. If you have patience, calm. That's cool. All the power to you. But you cannot get onto other fans for losing patience. How much patience are you meant to have? Do we have to sink to 17th for you to lose patience? I don't get it, bro.
I want to know what it takes, though, because I do want to know what it takes. Because you're 4 points above Everton. Obviously, they got the game in hand against Liverpool. You're kind of fortunate that all the teams down there are that shit.
There's a buffer. There's a buffer.
That listen, you got Leicester at home next. If you don't beat Leicester at home, I'm sorry. I don't give a shit what you think about Ange. He's got to go. Because at that point now, with the fixtures that you got after that, you're actually taking the piss. Like you're getting into dangerous territory.
Check this out. We said the same thing about Everton.
I know.
We said you have to go there and win that game, even with no Solanke, even without your starting centre backs. The squad we had on paper that played Everton, how many Everton players get into our team?
No, but do you know what? Going to Goodison ain't actually easy.
I'm not saying it's easy.
But Leicester at home, that's different. That's a different.
I'm not saying it's easy, Matisse, but they have been shocking this season. They've been shocking. They barely created, right? And they didn't just beat us; they whooped us, bro.
Battered you.
They literally dog walked us. And we've been asking for you to try and tweak things. Like, nobody's saying completely abandon your way of playing. Just tweak, make positive changes. Archie Gray was playing in the back 5, but also playing right 8, but also playing everywhere but the number 6 position. It's just I don't know.
Can I ask my weekly?
I give up.
Can I ask my weekly question to you, Tobes?
Here we go. Which manager is it now?
Would you take Calvert-Lewin?
No, don't take the piss. Don't take the piss.
Fucking
don't
serious.
Take the piss. Did you see Calvert-Lewin's finishing last week?
Be fucking serious. Richarlison has been injured all season and has got the same number of Premier League goals as Dominic Calvert-Lewin this season. And you're telling me, would I take?
No problem. I just ask the questions.
Now you're being
taking the piss. You're taking.
Now you're being disrespectful. He is garbage.
You're taking the piss.
I'm sorry. That goal doesn't change anything. He is actually garbage.
I'm just here to ask him
for seasons.
I'm not.
He asked, would Tobes take Calvert-Lewin? If you're taking Calvert-Lewin at this point, just get relegated.
Just him a question every week. You keep your mouth out of this. Shut your mouth.
But you're asking stupid questions, bro.
No, just because I asked you a stupid question doesn't mean I'm asking.
No, it's 10:12. You're asking.
Would you take Calvert-Lewin? And Toby gave me his response. I'm not obliged to respond to his response. Ask the question.
If Saeed asked that question, we'd flame him. So why do you get to ask the question?
Every week I'm going to ask him.
Are you going to ask good questions or stupid
I'm going to ask him a question every week.
Okay, so it could be.
Would you take back Divock Origi instead of Darwin Nunez?
Anyway, Saeed's turn.
Why are you not answering the question?
Because it's not your job, it's my job. I'm going to ask you a question every week. Would you take? That's our segment.
Yeah, and I just asked you one. Answer the question.
He said you don't get to talk to the top of the table like that.
No problem.
He's got a point. You got to answer that question though. Like,
nah, you got to talk about
he
your
actually
club.
doesn't. He
Nah,
actually
you
doesn't.
got
He's
to
top
talk
of the
about your
league.
club. I mean, that's the point. You got to talk about your club.
how's that fair, man? How's that fair? Democracy.
You got to talk about your club. Listen, coming to your club, like I'm an Amorim fan, but people are flaming me for saying, "Yo, you rate this guy too much for no reason."
You rate everyone. That's the problem, man. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, you jinxing everything, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah,
It's mad. It's mad.
Listen, man, it's peak, man. You know, TOBS talks about his problems. I think I've got similar, man. You know, we're 13th, I believe. You know, Palace ahead of us, man. Them. You know, I used to banter D. Shout out to D, man. That's why I cancelled the show Best of the Rest, man. Them. You know, now I can't, you know, have D bantering me on the Tuesday show. You know what I'm saying? Everton that he talks about have got less losses than us, even though they didn't win in their first 6 games. It's bad, guys, man. Started off poorly again, conceding the first 4 minutes. Maguire, no man's land. Easy tapping for Mente. We get our only shot on target with the penalty, and that was Bruno Fernandes. And then after that, just Belebo, Yari, masterclass in controlling the game. They go 2-1 up. Paul Dalot not marking his guy. Ball goes to the top. Azarari gets caught. Onana should come out and claim it. And then the third goal is where I just left the stadium, guys, unfortunately. That's the third time now I've left.
Why is Saeed not getting flamed by you lot for leaving stadiums in 70 minutes?
Yeah, because you know why?
I thought that wasn't allowed. I thought you're not allowed to be disgusted at your team.
It depends on the situation of your club. At that point, were you Ange out or Ange this or you know,
has nothing to do with Ange. I left the game. I left the game 3-0 down. I left the game 3-0 down in a North London derby at the Emirates in the peak of our despair on the Nuno. I did. And I'm just
Saeed's got to get to the car park.
Yeah,
I just want to understand, why is this panel so?
Because yours was half time, mine's 15 minutes to go when it's 3-1.
What difference does it make?
No, you can't be doing that.
What difference does it make?
It's true though. He's left half time.
What difference does it make? I've left half time when we're 3-0 down.
Bro, this man grew up on Fergie time.
No, but don't you think half time?
Giving up on your team like that?
Do you not think half time is crazy? Do you not think half time is crazy though?
Why is it crazy?
Man, am going to get pies and mash and that, and he's leaving.
No, but he got cussed for that.
But do you not understand? And what was my response? I said it's
Toby got dealt with.
Because it was half time.
This brother grew up. Guys,
he's leaving on 70 minutes.
So let me give it context. Toby's Tottenham, right? So forget that. This brother grew up on the heritage of Fergie time. Yes or no? We all know Fergie time.
What do you mean Fergie? What Fergie time are you getting out of this shit, man? Fergie time.
You have to support the team. I said last week, I cussed Arsenal fans. I cussed Arsenal fans last week. I'm going to keep the same energy.
Brother, we had one shot on target and that was a penalty. You're talking about 30 time.
Shall I tell you the funniest thing though?
You just trigger us, man, today. Seriously, man. You're pissing me off now. Like, what are you talking about? 30 time, bro. This is 30 time, man.
This week's funniest pictures I've seen was Onana when they put Speed's picture in them.
I know.
They're the best ones ever.
Yeah.
They're the best ones ever.
had 17 errors in 12 years. Onana has 10 in 2 years.
2 is 1.5.
1.5 then, yeah. 1.5.
But it's buying the in, man, really. Let's be honest. He needs to.
I can't.
How did he get back in the team after that, brother? Keep that Turkish brother put in that performance.
Listen, man, it's still shit, man. Listen, man. But I had to shout out to him, bro. But, bro, he ain't it, man. But listen, you know what the maddest thing is, yeah? It's 2-1, yeah. Brighton controlling the game. I don't expect anything. But you know what? It's 2-1. Anything could happen. I'm a Diallo. You know what happens. He could do something out of nothing. Brother, You know what I'm saying? It's right in front of me. I'm in the East End. I'm like, oh, and then Rutter goes around him. Bang. I said, Leslie, please, can you move over?
So I'm gonna say, look, and obviously people, if Amrim doesn't replace the goalkeeper, your strikers.
There's a lot to do, man. There's a lot to do.
He's kicking out Garnacho. He's kicking out Rashford. I agree. He's kicking out Casemiro. I agree, and he has to kick out Onana fully. Otherwise, he's not the guy that I thought he was. Anyone else?
No, we need everything. We need to sort out midfield. We need to sort out left back,
wing back, everything.
We need surgery. We need to do what Chelsea did. 10 players in.
Yeah, it's true.
10 players in.
It's true.
Be serious, man.
They need 2 wing backs. They need
2 wing backs.
Probably another. They probably need another centre back.
Did you see Beleba's performance, man?
Come on, man. You do you know how much United need? You're about to go through positions, bro. They need more than.
They need more.
They need a striker.
Right.
They need a striker.
They need a whole new 11.
Fuck,
genuinely.
you man not have? You don't have a striker. You don't have a goalkeeper. You don't have wing backs. You don't have. You don't.
I'll tell you why.
They're running out of fans, broski. Fans are leaving at half time.
I'll tell you why. Ten haram.
They got that. Tell them.
And
by the way, credit to Turkish who said Euro. Good thing he wasn't there from the beginning because this brother is getting
He's out of here, man.
If he was there under 10 half, that brother would be getting
blended.
flamed. This is him with Amram. Imagine him with 10 half. He'd be getting blended up, cooked.
Bro,
what did that Martinez? What was that Martinez pointing at? Like about we changed the mentality. What was that?
I love it, man. Listen, he needs to have his moment, man.
He doesn't. He said we're sick in the head. That's what he said.
But Amaran did warn us. He said, I don't care what happened to Liverpool and Arsenal. He said, I will judge this team, Southampton, Brighton. He knew. And you know what, guys? He's right that he's saying what he's saying in terms of this is the worst Man United performance.
No, he's talking honest. True. I like that.
You have to be honest, man. 100%. And all these journalists, Carragher and all of that saying, oh, but that's not going to do well in the dressing room. F the dressing room, man. Like, seriously, man. Like, generally, they need to know this reality, bro. They are not good enough. They need to know.
Do you know what position they're in right now, bro? You don't know, bro.
Them man, but it's them man are like. You leave with honestly, you leave out the door with integrity. You say, you know what? I stuck by my principles. I said what I need to say. And you know what? He's 40 years old. He'll get another top job, Amarin. He'll walk out and get another job out after this. But he knows he has to say this because at the end of the day, he's not letting man like Rashford and them man change him, bro.
Okay, where are you now?
We don't like to play this. We like to play a 4-2-3-1.
We're not used to this.
And the man thing is, before you go, he said this team is used to playing in transition. He knows what this team's about. He knows that, you know what? When there's space, they thrive. You can't build a team based on transition too much, especially now when you need to build and you spend all this money. Like, you need to do it your way, man. Transition. Get out of it, man.
But what he came out with, the worst team in United's history. I mean, the players could just switch off now, and then the closer you get to relegation, the more likely he gets sacked.
Brother,
he's put himself in a very it depends on the players now, but it depends on the players' characters, right? We know what their characters like, so
they carry
on putting in these 2-3 more losses.
He said
the club's gonna have to start talking about Amarin.
No way.
Turkish, wallahi, he said him away.
No way.
Turkish is telling the truth though. Like,
I hear you, man. I hate
you can't just keep losing.
Chelsea players did it to many a manager back in the day. Matisse will tell you. And the thing about it, they had quality players though, so you knew they were switching off. Whereas all the United players have to do is just stay shit.
Brother, we've done this short term
teams, man.
We've done this short term thinking, right? Come on, let's just protect the players. Let's go and play what they want to do. The manager's seen this. He's identified this. He said, you know what? I'm sticking to my principle. You might have to get on board. Rashford ducked it. He don't want it. Garnacho put his, he's spoiling. He's like, nah, I'm not ready with that. He said, you know what? This mentality that you lot have had, people are losing their jobs. People are getting sacked. People are getting laid off. It's like, bro, this has to happen. And if you don't like it, then leave. And he's going to be like, yo. And the thing is, he actually, when you look at the way he speaks here, Tobes and Mandem, he's actually not that, like, he's not bothered if he gets sacked. Go and watch his wording. He's like, if I know I'm going to get sacked if I don't get the results, I know it's a results-based business, but I have to stick to my principles. Fair play. I respect that. Instead of just saying, you know what, guys,
you can stick to your principles, but you have to stop the rot. That's the problem. You have to stop
No,
the rot.
I
And
do
it's not all
I
down
do
to
agree
him.
with that.
We've spoken about how bad your squad is. Like the squad is, I don't even think the squad is good enough for any sort of system. I think Ten Hag really assembled a truly, truly horrific squad, bro. It's mad. Like, I hate to even like. I look at the position we're in and the position you're in, right? And I don't know if you agree or not, but like, I actually think we've got some pieces that are waiting to be unearthed, and I think you have some pieces here and there as well. But I just feel like the base of your team just stinks. Like it really really stinks. Like,
bro, did you see the video of him walking past? The guy was like 5-time Champions League winner. He just smiling, you know what I mean? And say, yo, listen, this is who I am. Collier's playing ahead of him. Anthony is on loan now to Real Betis. It's Sandro Martinez, yeah. Who else was bought on this manager? Højlund isn't good enough. There's so many players that Ericsson, 32 years old. There's so many players that he's brought in or enabled them. They're all still here, bro. And that's a big problem. 600 to 800 million. He's just been left to kind of spend it on his own. That should never have happened. So that right there is a big mess in itself. But ultimately, I agree. He has to stop the rot. But Fulham away, I don't think we're beating them. Crystal Palace at home, I don't think we're beating them. Everton away, I don't think we're beating them. Tottenham away, I don't think we're beating them. So
wow.
That's our next 4-5 games.
EC guy from, is it EC from Millwall? He's got something for you, 100%.
Millwall?
Yeah, there's a new kid that's coming to Palace.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're a bit on the right wing.
So what are we saying then? Like, are we saying?
No, what we're saying is what we're saying.
Like, there's he's sackable.
I don't know what we're saying. Can you tell me what we're saying?
He could get sacked.
It's got to that point. I don't know what we're saying, man.
100% he could get sacked. They can't just keep losing games.
Brother,
I disagree. I think they can. They can keep losing.
I don't think they can. Man United can't.
The bottom three are too bad. The sad.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that, Matisse. We're not talking about relegation.
But we are because I say it.
You're saying apart from relegation, he could do whatever he wants.
No. What I'm saying is none of you two are getting relegated. Your season in the league is dead. There's no reviving it. It's not coming back. It's done. You're not making.
You're not getting top 10.
So
there's a semi-final over there. There's a semi-final over there.
There's a semi-final over there. You're going to take care of that. Finished. Yeah. So all you do is you focus now on the cups. I've been in this position before. I speak with experience. You need to accept that your season is dead in the league.
No, dead.
That's what you're not accepting. I still see TOBS not accepting. You're done. The league is finished. It's done. Now,
wait. You don't see me accepting what? What am I not accepting?
You think the league is still alive? You have passion in your heart. You need to kill it.
You have aggression.
What are you talking about?
How can you say? You still have anger. You're still shouting into your camera in reviews. You're still blowing up.
Yes, I'm shouting into my camera reviews because we are fucking 15.
We can still shout and show our anger.
You're crazy.
Because we are crazy.
Now you need to speak in a tone. Come on.
Because top 4 and top 6 is done, I should just be happy that we're losing.
No, I'm not saying be happy, but I'm just saying now it's time for calma. It's finished.
No, there's no fucking calma. Don't tell me about no calma, bro.
There's fucking calma as well. Don't gaslight us.
There's no calma. I don't know about you, but I'm
trying to protect your heart.
Paying the prices I'm paying.
We're not gaslight us, man.
I'm trying to protect your heart rate, genuinely, because I don't think you realize it's over.
Because you know what it is? It's like a horror movie.
There's more else coming.
Bro, you know, I told you guys, Matisse, I've told you. Every time
you
go
else
to
coming, but you're telling me I should just
believe you're gonna take it. Cool. No, every time you shit yourself when you go to a horror movie, man. You're like, you know what's gonna be too bad. You go there, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's true though at them. So when you come out of the ground, you're thinking, rah, do I just stay calm? And if something reminds you, now fuck this. And then you just lose your head.
But you're not getting relegated.
Brother, it feels like relegation.
16th, 13th is the same shit, bro.
The language we're using.
No, but Grizz, what's the difference between 16th and 13th? Tell me. What's the difference? 16th all the way to 12th. What's the difference?
What we
same shit,
people.
But let me give you a situation scenario. If Fulham beat us, who are 10th in the league right now, they will be 10 points ahead of us. Do you man deep that? So from where we are 13th,
yes,
to 10th, There's 10 points.
That's what I'm saying. You're not catching
Bro.
10 points.
Bro, and this fucking this prick Matisse is telling me, oh, accept it. Spurs are like 11 points off 9th, bro. 9th,
brother.
Bro, man. Don't even let me go mad on this show, bro.
And we got no signings, man. Where the signings at, man?
What you need to do, look at your fixtures, erase the league games, focus on Europa League and whatever cup competitions.
Who you got in the Europa Leagues and all that? Like, who you got in Europe?
Focus on them games, man.
It's still the group stages. It's not finished yet, innit?
Oh,
so
yeah.
We got Hoffenheim. We got Hoffenheim away this week.
Yeah, rubbish.
They've been shocking. But
They've been
are you through? Watch us find a way to drop points in that game. So
are you through though?
Let me check the Europa League.
No, we're not
we
through.
win one more for us, and then we're through. I think we should be.
Wait,
through.
both of you are not through.
No,
not yet. But one more win, and then it should be.
You lot are so shit.
We're winless in 3 in the Europa League. We didn't beat Roma. We didn't beat Rangers. We lost to Galatasaray, bro. But I can't talk about the team. But I can't talk about form. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Spurs are struggling to beat Everton, but yeah, we're gonna win all the trophies. Fuck off. Honestly,
You know, last season when you done that gimmick about
40 points.
How many points was it?
I hit 40 points today.
We need 15 points.
How many more do these brothers need?
We need 15 points, man.
I think 15 and 17 or something for
to get 40. Yeah, is that the magic figure?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think this year will be needing 40, to be honest.
No, you won't. You probably need 32.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
32, 33, 35.
Yeah,
oh, you fucking lucky.
No, they don't even need 40. That's what I'm saying. They're not getting relegated. They don't even need
we need roll to 33. Yeah.
That's the problem. Like
Tottenham
you said,
on 24 points. They're
shit teams are too shit.
Yeah, the shit teams are too shit. Southampton, five defeats in a row. Leicester, 5 defeats in a row. Like,
I wanted to get onto Daniel Levy.
These teams are dead.
I don't have time for that shit today,
These teams are too dead.
I don't have time for that board fraud. Please, let's just call it quits.
Too dead. It's a shame. If we had like some Blackpools,
rubbish,
we'd be able to do something here.
Rubbish.
You're right.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Shut up, man. The rubbish owner.
Them guys.
Who you got next in the FA Cup?
Don't do that.
Who
Who
Tottenham?
you got next in the FA Cups?
Aston Villa away.
Leicester at home.
Oh, it's gonna be a peak February.
Leicester at home, man.
In the FA Cup, yeah? Nice.
Let's do the Let's do the remainder of the super chats, people. I think I've got 17 left here. Hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Let me go back to the top and get the earliest ones in first. Bounty says, Turkish, tell Tobes to go on the Discord to the Tottenham section and give me an apology. He knows full well what I'm referring to.
I ain't apologizing for shit, and I responded to this guy's message as well. Talking rubbish, bro. Shut up.
Wait. What does he want an apology for?
He's talking about Madison. I went into the chat. I addressed his comment. Right? There's a difference between
this one.
Yeah. This guy. When he's saying what he's referring to, he's talking about Madison. I went into the thing and I responded to his chat. Don't piss me off, man. But give me an apology.
Well, what was his point?
Apologize for wasting my time.
Cool. Woodsy says, not religious, but I pray for Levy's downfall daily. Lowest wage to turnover ratio in the league, but quote, good owner. Anyone still Ange in is an enemy of progress.
Good owner.
That's a decent super chat.
Is he best?
The lack of motion from any of the big 6 bar City this window is actually disgraceful. 11 days left and most of our teams haven't done a thing. Oh.
It's not easy window, man. I keep telling people, but Man City is doing it because Man City are doing Man City things, man. 300 million spent in one window. Come on.
You signed Van Dijk in this window, and Diaz.
Yeah.
We operate.
You're such a gaslighter, bro. You're actually a gaslighter.
We operate differently.
You're actually a gaslighter.
You don't know what it takes.
Big up Sava, Football Heritage TV. Go show him some love, people. He says, much love, chaps. Are any of you free for a 5-year contract to manage Tottenham? The PE teacher is the worst I've seen in 40 years. Go easy on Tobes. We Spurs fans don't have it easy. And he also added, I'm embarrassed to be a Spurs fan right now. Even more embarrassed that so many Spurs fans back this fraud. Spurs lost 12 in the opening 22 the year they got relegated. 47 years ago. Shambolic.
That's insane. I didn't even know that. That's insane.
Wow.
That is crazy. Big up Savado, man. Go show him some love, people. DJ says, I see the same issue. Amarim job and Poston, no clue. You have players for transition. Could managers adapt, especially if you sell these players? What's the point of forcing your style without proper tools? Gotta make it work. Big up Jill. No, a lot of revisionism from GRIZZ, etc. on Hazard. Jones summed it up perfectly. When you view Hazard as the Prem's, I've got to stop.
Fucking hell, bro.
Can I finish it off? Because you have to address it. I know you have to stop because I know why you're stopping. A joyous master of a player with 2 titles, you realize why he celebrated cry. Hazard, and I'll repeat, is my favorite non-Liverpool player in the Premier League era, bar none. Why should I cry? I think Hazard, for me, was the best player to watch in the Premier League. Why shall I cry? Why shall I cry? Tell me. You haven't heard me speak about Hazard. I don't compare Hazard to anyone. I think Hazard was my favorite player to watch. That's it. I love Hazard. And so does Jones. Curtis Jones today. The drama today is, Curtis Jones said Hazard, no problem.
Why can't he have his own opinion, though?
But then he said, but I'd rather have Salah in my team.
Yeah.
That's fine as well. No problem.
Crying, man. The people just cry for no reason.
No problem. I love Eden Hazard. I hate Chelsea. Imagine how much it hurts me to say that. I fucking hate Chelsea. Fuck Chelsea. But Eden Hazard was the one, bro. He's my favorite player. How are you lot telling me to cry? I don't get it. It don't make any sense.
Matisse. I don't trust this ownership. They got lucky with Arteta with how it turned out. At the time, it was a bad decision.
I don't know, man. Yeah,
I don't know. He's talking about Matisse, or maybe he's talking to Matisse. I don't know.
Maybe that was when Matisse was talking about Mikel.
Yeah. It is.
And Ola adds, Matisse, this is lazy analysis. Arteta has been beefing the board. That's why he took so long to re-sign. It's clear the board. That's
why he called them the best that he's ever worked with, and that's why he said they're the best in the world, because he's beefing them. Yeah, it's cool. That's cool.
Yes man for them.
Martit's accusing me. Was we going just like what?
I said he's a yes man for your board, just like Ange.
Matisse accusing me while wearing those booty shorts in the last show is crazy work. I don't even have Twitter. Big up the show. We got 8 left, people. DJ says, Tob, this mental board is actually doubling down on this. At this point, I'm hoping it costs them major revenue with no Europe, which equals selling club.
Unfortunately, we had no Europe the previous season, and they still posted profits, record profits. This part is I just wanted to just quickly end on this. This part is bordering on delusion if you actually think that these guys are good owners, right? Because they've come out and they've said that they're backing this guy unequivocally. Backing him how? Through air, through word of mouth, through gospel, through eyes, through words. How the fuck are they backing him? Right? Half the team's injured. How are they backing him? No outfield players signed. Kids in the summer plus 1 starter. How the fuck are they backing him? Rubbish ownership. But you will sit there, Turkish, and you will tell me he's a fantastic owner. He's doing the best he can. He's an incompetent owner, and he had the audacity to go to Everton and witness his failure unfold.
I wouldn't know you if it wasn't for Daniel Levy.
No problem. No problem.
I wouldn't know
the
you.
Manager.
And that alone, I will never stop thanking him. I wouldn't know you, and you, Tobes, are a good friend, bro. You know I wouldn't know you if it wasn't for Daniel Levy, right? You know, tell me I'm lying. Just on that one, tell me I'm lying.
I said you'd be.
You are lying. You're a liar.
I said you'd be with us, bro.
How would we know each other, bro?
You wouldn't know me if not for Pochettino, mate. Not Daniel Levy. You wouldn't know me if not for Pochettino.
Who put Pochettino into Tottenham?
If not for Pochettino. Pochettino, whose form was
just come kick down the door and say, "Give me the job." Daniel Levy called him, said, "Yo, I've heard something about you. Come and me and you know each other now, bro.
Wild.
Call me if you need anything, bro. I got you. Daniel Levy is the middleman here. That's all I'm saying.
Do me a favor, bro. He's choosing to back probably the worst manager in terms of results that we've had in the Premier League era as an adult Spurs fan. But the best manager we've had, you give him no player when he's going for a Champions League final and still makes top 4, you give him players late into the window, literally like a day before the window closes the following season, and then you sack him when the results turn sour. What kind of owner is this? What kind of owner and custodian of the club is this? He's a fool. He's a fool. When it comes to matters on the football pitch, he is a fool. Great businessman, fantastic. You make us money. On the pitch, he's incompetent. End of discussion.
Thank you. Blue Moon says, Believer and Ayari had the team on a leash and Spurs just giving away chances. Imagine if one of you two really get relegated.
Isn't it? Honestly, that would be the best day in Big Six history.
Turkish would praise Daniel Levy for being the highest revenue earning club in the Championship if we did that.
But he might have you ready for the Championship, and in my opinion, that's a good owner. He's thinking ahead.
One of you two in the
Championship, tough, man.
One of you two in the Championship would be absolutely
beautiful. It's tough.
There's no better way to end the season.
I'm actually going to bed. So I can't
with a relegation.
TOBS, man, relax,
your
man.
club's name.
TOBS. Come on, man. Do you know how hard Daniel Levy worked for us two to be friends, and you're just gonna go lock up the stream now?
Oh, it's fun.
Even after a 2-2 draw, we still get one in on the Big Six on Monday. Why not, people? Hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. I've got 4 super chats left, and we move. Dave says, after a depressing weekend of being an Arsenal fan, I'm watching KG cook save for 1 hour at Brighton at my weekend. What are you saying, SAEED? Is there a diss track coming or what? What are you telling me?
This track's coming, man. This track's coming.
SAEED featuring what? Faz and Nuruddin?
Featuring Faz Biryani. Saying
that. Troy says, every time the panel argue, you notice Turkish sits back quietly and drops a Grinch smile like the puppet master. It's Tottenham and United, 13th and 15th. Come on, man. I couldn't pick 2 better clubs to be there. Deflecting Robbie says, to be fair, Grizz, you can't ask about Calvert-Lewin. Spurs got the 2nd most goals in Prem. Back in Ange without transfers. Enjoying this. Mikey Moore looking good.
You know, I always ask him about certain players, man. He knows the drill. He just can't take it. He's gone.
Cool.
Only Ronaldinho and Diaz getting his team, remember?
Yeah. And he says, Spud fans going after Levy when he is just the front man. Joe Lewis will still be in charge. If Toby was still here, I'd ask him, but next time. Adash says, Amarim hasn't had any signings, so sacking him will not be a big loss for Ineos. Most of the trash players aren't going anywhere. Eventually, heads will roll.
Toby's still in the chat.
You pussy. He come back.
Yeah, because I saw the super chats. I was about to go to bed. I seen the super chats and I saw where it was going. I said, nah, I need to come back for this because I knew someone was going to chat shit.
Well, this is the last one. Daniel says, panel, which team is worse, 2022 Chelsea or current Spurs? United. TOBS and SAEED did the most cooking Matisse last season. Stay humble, eh?
I mean, one of us spent $1 billion to get into that position and it wasn't Spurs. So...
Say no more. That's the cool. I ain't got a horse in that race. I couldn't care less. But yeah, people, we move. Hopefully you've enjoyed 2 hours just over 12:40 here in the UK. But wherever you are, hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll be back Thursday 10:30 because someone's playing. I forgot who it was. But...
don't tell me we're waiting for this.
Man United Rangers. That's it.
Right, yeah, Rangers. Yeah. So
fuck out of here, man. Man United Rangers. You know.
Bro, what you said you win a cup in it, so we need to win a cup, bro.
People be there. Babs will be on as well. So long awaited return. Long awaited from the community and a couple of people here as well on the panel. Rekindle some conversation. So make sure you're here Thursday 10:30.
Babs will be here Thursday, people. Sharpen you.
Individual channel links in the description, and the table looks like this.
Yeah, man. I got spot again.
Fuck's sake, man.
2 correct scores, man. Love that.
I think I got a correct score, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
But Matisse, where are you, man? I can't see you, man.
Are you blind?
Are you fucking blind?
Are you blind?
Are you blind?
I'm at the bottom.
I fucked up with a Chelsea one, man. I went for a draw, man. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
No faith in GRIZZ, man.
Hold that, man.
Yeah. People, hopefully you enjoyed. Love for the love. We'll be back Thursday. Make sure you're there. Peace. We're out. Once I find the outro. There we go.